But define soup. You just saying.
How do I define soup? I got.
Don't look it up. What's your definition of soup?
Vegetables in a broth.
Not every soup is vegetable.
What soup's not vegetables or don't have vegetables in it? Bing bong.
I'm not.
Exactly.
You define soup.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 56. Got Phil, got AJ in the building. No Lukey, no Tati, but we still gonna get this bitch rocking. So I will say, I'll start off this episode with apologies and apologizing. This past week has been extremely busy and stressful for me, so that's why we had no clip this week. But hopefully moving forward, that doesn't happen again. But I will say, at least these next 2-3 weeks are going to be busy as fuck for me still. And after that, I think life will calm down a little bit. So
I'm tired of you starting a podcast and not asking about famous numbers. You just be jumping right in.
My bad.
Who is 56?
Who's a famous 50? I honestly skip because I also don't know a famous 56. 55, I had mad 55s. 54, I had mad 54s.
I'll give you a hint. One of the greatest linebackers, actually probably the greatest linebacker of all time.
Well, it's not Ray Lewis, obviously.
He's not the greatest linebacker of all time. He's not.
Yeah, he is.
Brian Urlacher, I wasn't.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, LT.
Lawrence
But when I think
Lawrence
Lawrence
Taylor's
Taylor,
like an edge.
yeah, he was more like a...
Still linebacker.
Yeah, he is. But he's not what I think of when I think of linebackers.
Yeah, he would have been. They would have called him edge rusher now.
Yeah. But yes, like I was saying, don't be surprised if maybe one of these next couple of episodes there is no episode because we do a bad job of not letting y'all know when there's not going to be an episode.
The what do you call it? The I Am Athlete with LaShawn McCoy was good.
Yeah.
LaShawn McCoy. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
He's hilarious.
But he's been on there a lot lately, hasn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. I thought or maybe it was just one episode, but he was trying to say and Phil and I had a brief argument about this, but LaShawn tried to say he's better than all the running backs.
Oh, yeah,
minus, I
say
think,
that.
Edgerrin James.
He is, with the exclusion of Frank Gore. He think he's better than Edgerrin James. I think he's better than Willis McGahee.
No,
he
said Edgerrin and Frank.
No, he said he was better than Edgerrin.
Yeah,
But
he said he
no,
wasn't better than Frank.
he did, but then when he tried to make points, it was like, okay, Edgerrin James is better than me because he had Peyton Manning, he had Marvin Harrison, he had Reggie Wayne, he had Dallas Clark. That's why he's better. So it was like he was admitting, but there was a reason as to why. But I still think that.
I don't only think Frank Gore is better than him, but that's just me.
So you think LaShawn McCoy is better than all of them?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
I actually just recently found out it was like maybe a month before he was on that episode that LaShawn McCoy was actually a commit, but I guess grades didn't allow him to get into the school, so he ended up at Pitt. But
he's from Pennsylvania also.
Yeah, he is. But anyways, one thing I wanted to kick off the episode with, we've briefly alluded to it on a previous episode, but Phil, you were finally training for a fight.
Tournament.
Yeah, a tournament. So you said it's kickboxing, or is it like actual? Okay.
It's kickboxing tournament.
So how do you feel? How far away is the fight?
It'll be 3 weeks on Monday, so the tournament is February 19th.
Okay, and
are we live streaming from the event?
I don't know if they'll let you, but I mean you could. So it's
you could jump on IG Live.
I think it's single elimination tournament, and then
so it's like a tournament.
Yeah, it's a tournament.
Oh,
2 minute.
okay.
I think it's 2-minute rounds. I think that's how they do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So my goal is to
all in one day.
Well, yeah, you win, you fight another fight.
Yeah,
2-minute
rounds?
2-minute rounds, so
That's quick.
But how many people
you're going to have to, like, out the gate just
yeah.
try to knock him out. Because you can't let it go to decision, right?
You
can, but, like, what?
But, I mean, if I score, you got to fight to score.
Yeah.
How many people are in the
I
tournament?
doubt you. It'll be hard to get a knockout.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to. I didn't mean knockout, but you got to, like go.
Really beat their
go,
ass. Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people, because it's a beginner's tournament, a lot of people don't have cardio. Like, I'm still
Yeah.
trying to get my cardio up.
Yeah.
So, like, what my boy was telling me, because he did it last year, he was just saying, like, you know, everybody comes out swinging. Like, let them just swing a little bit.
Yeah.
And keep your distance and, like, smarter.
Yeah.
Fight a smart fight. Stuff like that. So,
How many people are in the tournament?
I don't know. We don't. The guy that's done it before said it's unorganized, so I won't know until I get there.
Got you.
And they do the weigh-in, which is the same day of the
That's tough, bruh. Like, because I would, not that I would want to pace myself, because that's also extremely, like, unorthodox. But I would like to know about how many rounds I'd potentially be fighting. Because you can have a 4-person tournament, and then, that'd be, like, 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have, like, a 32, 32 person tournament.
Class, yeah.
And it's broken down into different weight classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm starting my cut Monday. Well, really Sunday. And so I'm got to cut 15 pounds in 3 weeks.
Trying to get to what?
155.
155.
Because I'm 170 now.
Got you.
Only good thing about catching COVID was I was able to lose 10 pounds because I was upwards.
You were 180?
I was 179.
You were 179. Okay.
So
Yeah.
180.
Bro, there at one point, I was 180. Like after COVID, I was 187.
That's
Yeah.
damn.
So I was
you
like
and AJ being the same.
9 pounds heavier than you only.
I low key need to catch the flu again.
Oh dear.
You need to
Not
get
without
stressed
COVID.
like
Can
just
that.
I?
get
I
fever.
can't, bro. I can't fathom that I was 187. I mean, I'm not. I'm like 192 right now, 193. So,
Yeah.
but I never thought I would be. I never thought I'd be under 195, let alone under 190.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm starting to get excited because like I said, my goal is to compete 3 times this year. So this will be a good gauge to kind of show me where I'm at. And my instructor said, you know, I've been doing some things real good lately, and I just got to work on. He gave me some other things to work on.
Do you think you're gonna throw a lot of kicks, or you think you're gonna use mainly hands?
I use both. I like to throw kicks.
Yeah.
I like to slug though. I my favorite punch is
Yeah.
jabs. I usually come in my right.
What makes you more tired, throwing kicks or throwing
Kicks.
punches? Kicks makes you more
Kicks take way more energy.
to throw them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Because you got to.
I was gonna say start the fight just throwing kicks, and then
Well, you want to. Well,
second round just. But I really don't know what I'm talking about. I just be watching UFC.
it just depends on what they do. So like a lot of times when I spar, I go straight. Like I'm very aggressive. I come out and I go straight. So I've been working on just staying on a pole. They say.
Hey,
Just
yo.
kinda, just keeping your back leg a pole, so it's
Yeah.
just straight up, and just kind of letting the fighter come to you. And so I'm gonna try to do that, and then you can get off some nice teep kicks, which is like a straight kick right through
Yeah.
the middle. You can get off some nice kicks. And my friend told me like last time when he
You
went.
think
they
you're gonna
didn't
be
kick a lot.
nervous with us there?
Nah.
No. Okay.
With this, do you have a coach, or is it just you out there by yourself?
No, my instructors would be there.
Okay.
Like my Muay Thai instructor would be there coaching us up.
Wait. So Mo?
NATO.
Are you talking about? Huh?
NATO's my Muay Thai
Oh, okay.
instructor.
So is this tournament through your gym?
It's through Komodo Training Center, which
okay.
is another gym. Because
Okay.
our gym doesn't
Gotcha.
really, we don't really throw tournaments.
Yeah.
They just prep actual fighters.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my goal is to, join the fight at some point, do enough tournaments so I can start training with the fight team.
Yeah. Well, we're going to follow up with you every week, bruh, on the pod and see how training's going, see how you feeling, seeing how you are mentally. Do a little I am athlete session.
I'm always there mentally. Like I'm not really afraid of combat per se.
I'm excited, bro.
I just kind of want to see my training in action to
Yeah.
kind of see where I'm at when like I actually got to use everything in my arsenal.
Yeah.
And it's 100%.
Is there anything that could happen in this fight that would be like, you know what, maybe this shit's not for me?
Nah. Because
There's
I like to
nothing that
train.
can- Okay.
I like to train. So even if I like lose my first fight and I'm out in like the first one I do, I'm going to just go back, look at the tape, be like, all right, this is what I need to work on. And
Yeah.
then when the next tournament open up, sign up for that one.
Yeah.
So, nah. But I like my chances, like, even as a first timer.
How you like your chances? You don't even know who you going up against
Well,
potentially.
they'll put you in a group of people that's in around you.
Yeah.
So, like, it'll be my first tournament. So, they'll probably put me in a group with people that's either their first or second
Yeah.
tournaments. And if that's the case, fuck it. So be it. And even if they didn't, like, I always like my chances.
Yeah, I got Phil too.
Like, I like my chances. Like, I fight, bro. Like,
Is there a bet? Can we bet?
I mean, I'm sure you could do a side bet.
Cause I got my money on my dog Phil.
So I'm excited. For me, it's just the hardest thing for me is gonna be cutting weight, cause now I have to cut off a lot of stuff. Like I can't. My trainer was like, no pastas, no rice, no breads, no processed foods, no fried foods, no sugars. I can only drink water. My portion size can only be like my 2 hands cupped together. So like I gotta cut my portion sizes in half. And I gotta start running 2 miles a day, minimum, like shit like that. So.
Yeah. But with the portion size, how many times per day can you eat?
He said I could eat 3 to 5.
Okay.
But he was like, you try to keep it closer to 3.
I got you.
Yeah. And drink 2 gallons of water, which is kind of tough because I'm at a gallon now. Like I try to
2 gallons a day?
Yeah, because it's a water cut. So when you drink that much water, it flushes everything out of you. And then when you start burning fat, it burns more fat. Because you don't have a lot in you. Yeah. It starts to burn fat quicker. Yeah. Because you tricking your body to thinking that it's food,
it's full. Yeah. There's I mean, that's what I need to lose a bunch of weight before getting sick put me under 190. But I would just drink a bunch of water and then eat like once a day or just maybe just like intermittent fast, really.
Yeah. I was gonna do intermittent fast, but like I train so late. I probably won't. But more so, I'll just like cut my portion size in half. So for me, it's gonna be portion control.
I love you don't even get hungry anymore.
That's the benefit of it. Intermittent fasting.
Yeah,
you can really control your appetite. But I'm excited. I think I'm trying to figure out if there's gonna be any more people from our gym signing up because like a lot of people I sparred with that did the tournament last time they didn't do it, and so I think I might right now. I think I'm like one of the few people interested in doing it. So we'll see.
Gotcha.
From our gym. So. We could try to put on for the gym, you know.
Yo, and put on for the pod too.
Oh, for sure. All
right, but moving on, we can get into the topics, the random topics. So starting off, I mean, the last 3 episodes we've started off sexual, so might as well keep that going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last 2 or 3 we started off super sexual. Wow. So apparently there was a Footlocker employee. Actually, it might have been a manager. Or maybe he was just an employee. But he recorded himself ejaculating on different display shoes and then obviously putting them back on display for people to touch and wear and so on and so forth.
Wait, so it was just sitting on the shoe? Or like he wiped it up? I don't get it.
He was nothing inside the shoe. He was nothing inside the shoe.
There was, and I remember it. I think it might have been like a pair of Balenciagas or some shit like that. But it was some high fashion brand, and they came out with a shoe that looked like it had like glue or ski on it, and people were saying that the shoe those were his shoes. But yo, as someone, because I think it was when Mimi was here, she was like, "Are you a voyeur or do you like watching?" And as someone that said, like, I'm probably more on the voyeurism side, like, this is way beyond me. And I know y'all always joke saying, like, I'm a creep, I'm a freak, all this stuff. But this isn't even something that would ever cross my mind. Like, you got to be fucking super disturbed to even think about this, let alone follow through with it.
Well, that ain't freaky. That's sick. There's a difference. Yeah, like, voyeurism is like, all right, you kind of freaky. Like that aspect.
But he getting off from like seeing people, guys and girls.
I don't know if he getting off. It's more so the nigga's sick because he wants people to step in his nut. Like it's just a sick, twisted game.
And when I say getting off, I don't mean like he's actually busting, but he's getting enjoyment out of seeing people touch his nut shoes.
You know, it's crazy.
How many shoes did he do it to? So he was like whacking 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Exactly. It doesn't say in the post, but you know that this nigga has done it multiple times. It's not like it was a one-time thing. For him to record, like, I feel like nobody records themselves on doing some shit for the first time. So it had to have been a routine thing that he was doing.
Well, you know, in the social media age, everybody records themselves doing something illegal. So
yeah, bro, it's just
it's like, let me tell on myself because this shit hilarious.
Yeah, that's the other thing, bro. Like, as someone that vlogged, that Vine, like, yeah, I've done dumb shit on camera, said dumb shit on the pod, but it's never been to this extent. Like,
well, it's not illegal.
Yeah.
So it's not illegal, But my thing is, if you're gonna do something illegal, bro, put the camera down. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
It's like you asking to get caught.
Like the niggas you was just telling us after the last pod, the niggas from Jacksonville or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
Ooh, I smell like y'all putting all these. This wasn't even on the list, but y'all saw that Meek and Jay-Z, I think it was, and I know music in a little bit, but they fighting so that law enforcement cannot use lyrics
to indict.
Yeah, exactly, to indict. How y'all feel about that?
It makes sense. Like you can, it's a poem, you know.
Yeah.
You gonna indict someone on a poem they wrote?
Yeah, it's freedom of speech, but at the same, and it generally mainly only affects black artists, hip hop artists. So, because I mean, you don't really see that in rock and roll because they're not really snitching on themselves. But they also don't have like the stories and the imageries and the violence. So
see, and I don't want to sound like Republican Zach. Like I feel like I'm conflicted. Definitely the majority side of me is like, okay, this is a good thing. Hold on, I'm gonna pull Kobe up. All right, so what I was saying is,
Republican Zach.
A part of me feels, the majority of me feels this is a good thing, but a part of me is also like, a lot of these, like as we were just talking about, a lot of niggas do put factual shit into these songs.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is definitely evidence.
Yeah, but also how are you gonna prove?
Yeah,
it
that's
just
true.
based off a song.
That's true. Cause like what the Bobby Shmurda shit.
Well, you can prove it based off the song, based on the clues in the song. So like A.R. Ab recently just got 45 years for drug.
Like
trafficking.
if they say something that if it wasn't like disclosed to the public and they knew some information, or they had it in a song, but at the same time you could just be like, I heard it, like I heard it from somebody.
Well, what I read is
and
they
I just said I did it.
They take the evidence from the case and the evidence, and they tie it to the song. So you know how niggas really be telling on themselves. So it's not like it's a subliminal song. They're like, oh, we hit 2 people here and then 2 people died. And they're like, oh, there's evidence that shows you might have been linked to this murder, and you said it here in this song, and you said it here on that song.
Yeah.
That you caught 2 bodies, and there's clear as day evidence. So I think that's how they get them.
Yeah.
But yeah, A.R. Ab got 45 years for drug ring, and they used
I did not know that.
They used the evidence plus the lyrics from a lot of his songs to indict him.
Oh no, it's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope.
Like I said, majority of me, like I
feel like it's unconstitutional, low key.
That they can use lyrics
to indict someone. Yeah, that's
not really, because sometimes like people say stuff because it's like a confession. And if you put that much evidence in the song, then I think you're just stupid. Because, like, I mean, we all know Jay-Z sold drugs, Pusha T sold drugs, but they can rap about it so well that you would never be able to piece it to them. Or they'll tell you about stuff they got, like, tried for, like when Jay-Z got caught with bricks. Like, so shit like that. But there'd be, like, artists that'd be like, oh, yeah, we rode down this block, caught him slipping, put 2 shots in him, and we shot him in the kitchen. And then you like the evidence
was that off the dome?
Yeah, and then it's like the evidence is like, well, he was murdered in the kitchen.
Did that.
He was murdered in his kitchen, and he had 2 shots to the head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is pretty much what happened in the case.
If you live in the neighborhood, you're gonna know that information, though.
Yeah.
Like if you live,
but you gotta tie that with the evidence that they found too. So, like, you can have witness statements, you can have DNA evidence, and then that just further adds to the evidence pool. So, it's not just the lyrics that indict them. It's, no, we actually have
evidence. But you said use that to indict someone.
That's what I was saying, as a part of the investigation. Just not only that, but it's, this helped us in the case because we already had this, and this, and you pretty much saying you did it with all the evidence we've already compiled, is what I'm saying.
I just feel like if it was any other people other than black people, that wouldn't fly.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm not saying that.
That's why I'm saying
I agree with what Jay-Z and Meek Mill are doing, and I hope it does stick, like they can get it passed. Because, like I said, it only affects hip-hop artists.
Yeah.
So that's why they doing it. So I'm all for it. And even if it passed, you really going to have niggas telling on themselves, which is I'm going to just be like, oh, God, these niggas are lit. Like, it's just going to get worse. Like,
all right. Do we have any other thoughts about Buddy from Footlocker skeeting on the shoes?
He's sick, disturbed human being.
Facts.
Niggas is nasty these days.
Yeah. All right, we can move on though. So this is not get it off your chest just yet, but I will say I'm tired of seeing this nigga Grovin Gorrilla.
Oh, I hate that nigga.
Bruh, like
I don't even know who that is.
Grooving, it's the big nigga with the tight pants that be dancing.
This swole ass nigga that be dancing everywhere.
He got a big ass smile and dreadlocks. He look low key with the thooties, but
I know you don't go on Twitter that much, but I feel like you
Oh.
had to have seen him,
I show you
AJ.
folks, bro. He is
So,
so annoying.
I mean, I know a lot of times I complain on the pod. I can be grumpy, as Gabe has said. And, I mean, the only person I really hate in life is LeBron James, as everybody knows. But this nigga, he's starting to get up there. Like, I enjoy positivity. This nigga seems like a positive dude. He doesn't really do anything wrong. But for some reason, it just infuriates me every time I see him. Swole ass nigga, probably like 270 pure muscle, and fucking
got him on.
dancing, thinking like he Chris Brown.
And his dance move's not even good.
They not. They not.
To me, it's just shucking and jiving. I just hate to see niggas shuck and jive. Like,
I
hate it to the core.
I'm not an advocate of the word nigger, but
Nigga.
he is a
The
he
ER
is a nigger. He is a pure nigger.
I just hate to see people like.
Well, for being that big, like he can like to be able to move like that. That's kind of wild.
So I don't remember the first video I seen of him, but
That was the one that got him on
I
the
seen
mall.
him. No, the one in the mall was like the second video I seen of him in the food court.
Just looking at him, it seems like he's off beat. Too.
Yeah, I seen him eating fried. It looked like maybe Roscoe's or some shit. He was eating fried chicken, dancing.
That was when he was in Chicago, dancing all over Chicago, bro.
Oh yeah, and then and then you said it was.
Oh, I
that
seen
was
that one. I
like
seen the In-N-Out
butt
burger one.
wind or some shit like that. Then I seen him dancing on the plane just recently, but I am tired of this nigga, bruh.
Dancing on a plane? What kind of plane was he on? Like,
Bro.
Bruh, and it was weird because he too big to be doing it. My thing is, bro,
Exactly.
folks
Especially
too
on a
big for
plane.
this shit. Folks wait,
Exactly.
and his pants be too tight. I'm like, how you find pants that tight, bro?
Facts, and this comes from a nigga that wears skinny pants, skinny jeans on the regular.
Like, what is this? Stop it.
yeah, for him to call himself a gorilla, that's kind of like.
Shucking and jiving, bro.
That's
The,
why he-
the coonery is real. Dr. Umar, we need you.
Yeah, facts, facts.
Coon alert.
Who went in a versus dance battle between him and Chris Brown?
Oh, Chris smoking,
No,
folks.
I'm being dumb, bro.
Oh, Chris Brown's in trouble too.
Yeah,
Facts.
folks got a
Bro, did you guys see that? Wait, did you guys see that video where it was like a music video, and it was recently circulating. I don't know what platform. I might have seen it on Twitter. I don't know, but it was like imagine, imagine if I forgot what song it was, but imagine if a guy was following a girl around like
Yo.
all over the place dancing. Did you guys see
Chris
it?
Brown. Well, I haven't seen that, but the music
I was
video you definitely talking
dying.
about, yo. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
your name, but excuse me.
Yeah.
miss. I saw you from across the room.
He's just following a girl dancing. You
Yeah.
got my attention.
Right. Just imagine you see that in real life. Like, what are
And then
you
he do that
doing?
little
Yo?
jump
I need
kick
a
move.
Yeah,
Bro, I lose
exactly.
it.
I need a restraining order immediately.
I feel like every other year someone comes up with some viral video about Chris Brown's music video, yo.
like good
It's a
to
great song.
Marcus.
It
Good
is
to
a great song.
Marcus. Good to
That is what it's
That's
like.
exactly that.
Bro, my sister used to be obsessed with Chris Brown. She had his pictures all over her wall.
But she dances too, so.
Yeah. But then when the whole Rihanna shit
And he
happened,
beat up Riri.
yeah, she got mad and
And
then
they
took all
both
his
blew up
shit
after
down.
that.
But we can move on. I have no more thoughts about Grovin Gorrilla.
Other than Cone.
Next two things are going to be about food. We need to have like a food review on this because AJ loves food. I love food.
We do.
Phil got the vegan stuff on deck.
Don't lie.
But Lil Debbie, she obviously has a bunch of desserts from our childhood. And
She is an actual person named Little Debbie?
It might be.
It might be.
This might be a hot take,
Bitch,
but
it
I
might
think all them desserts is trash, bro.
They
No,
are. All of them are trash.
all of Lil Debbie cakes?
Minus, I
Yeah.
think
Let me
moon,
look at the
moon
list, G.
pies might be like the only one that's not that
Let me
bad.
see. Wait, before I can't agree with that.
Well,
until I, look at the list.
I have this post for you. Let me pull up the save.
I never banged with Little Deborah.
I actually just saved a picture that I didn't mean to save. But look,
Oatmeal cream pies ain't trash.
so they collabed with an ice cream company and are gonna. And I feel like the ice creams might actually not be that bad, even though I hate the desserts. But like Cosmo brownies are fucking trash. That's like the number one thing that I think
Yeah.
is terrible.
Well,
Nutty bars and
oatmeal cream pies ain't trash.
those
those
not
are
bad.
okay.
The
Those
honey
aren't
buns
bad.
are good, especially if you heat them in the microwave on 10
Those are
10
the-
But yeah,
seconds.
but it doesn't even have to be Little Debbie's.
So
it could be
those are the
honey buns
only
for
two
anybody.
that aren't bad to me. After that,
I fuck with zebra cake. I used to love
zebra cakes.
growing up.
I tried
used
like
to
those as
love
a kid.
zebra
I
cakes.
hated them.
Zebra cakes, Swiss roll thingies.
The fudge rounds are straight too.
Yo, there's a reason you're vegan now.
Bro, all these shits are trash, but I feel like I said, the ice cream might actually be kind of decent.
And the Star Crunches were good.
Would you eat the ice
So
cream
which
if
one?
they were?
I might. The crunch might be good.
You
crunches
wouldn't.
are good.
You wouldn't eat them if you were vegan, or
Nah,
if they were vegan.
I haven't had Little Debbie's, bro, in so long. I feel like I would get sick trying that shit. Like I'd be disgusted.
Yeah, nutty bars,
Yo,
dumb trash.
to
Nutty
be
bars,
honest,
I was never a
like
fan of
after
Nutty bars
eating,
like that.
after like eating clean for a while and just like eating less and stuff, I taste the salt in food way more now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You taste everything,
Yes,
especially if you
yes.
eat something processed, bro. Your body hates you.
Like it's trying to like it almost burns my tongue. I'm like, yo, what?
Like I be feeling, because of course there's this stereotype that white people don't season their food, but a lot of times when I'm cook, I'm like, yo, I'm low key white, because I put zero salt in my shit.
That's
I
good.
just-
I
I
gotta cut
can't-
back on salt too.
You said what?
I gotta cut back on salt too.
Yeah, salt, and like I'll put all the other seasonings, but I'm like, a lot of these seasonings also have a lot of salt and sodium in them, so I'm not gonna put extra salt. But
It depends on what seasonings you're using.
Yeah.
Because for the chemistry of the food, depending on what you're making, you're gonna need salt.
Shout out to a couple little dabs. A couple of them are straight. Hostess, you know. That's what I don't want to see. A
no,
versus battle between
Hostess
and
is
Lil Dab.
terrible. Lil Debbie getting Hostess out of here. I can't name
I
a
used to
single
fuck with
good Hostess.
strawberry cheesecakes. Is that Hostess?
Hostess?
Strawberry
What's on the
cheesecake.
hostess
The
list?
strawberry cheesecake roll?
Well,
strawberry?
that was on here. These things.
Yo,
Oh, I love
Yeah.
those.
I'm
yeah,
telling-
I've
that's
never-
Lil Debbie's. I fucked with those.
I've
heavy.
never had Hostess. All
Them
I can
shits was fire.
all I can think of is
Them?
what's the white thing that everybody likes?
Twinkies?
Yeah, Twinkies.
That's yellow, my boy.
my boy.
Nah, them strawberry shortcakes from Lil Debbie's, them was the best Lil Debbie cakes. Them shits was so good.
What
bro.
else
It
was?
just, every time you say Little Debbie cakes, it just makes me think like of some.
AJ, you pulling up Hostess? Because I
Yeah.
can't think of a single.
They got
Twinkies. Ho-hos,
Ho-Hos. What
some, like,
what's the black
donuts.
ones with the swirls?
Swiss rolls.
Nah, it's
that?
like a black thing with like the.
Oh,
That was
I know
Hostess.
what you're talking about. Let me see.
I always see the meme of the nigga with the flat top, and then someone puts like shaving cream on top, and they say, "Oh, he looks like that."
That's a good one. Let's see. You got cupcakes, which was fire. You got
Snowballs.
Yeah, the cupcakes is what I'm
Ding
talking about.
dongs. People like ding dongs.
The cupcakes are not.
Ho
fire.
hos.
the cupcakes are fire, bro. Those are fire.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Those are terrible, bro.
You tripping? Cupcakes?
Yeah, they were terrible, bro.
Nah, you wildin'. I don't know. Hey, if you're a sugar baby, cupcakes fire. The jumbo honey buns was good. The donut, the nets.
Bro, honestly, if I ate like Phil as a
You'd
shit,
be
I'd probably
vegan
be
too.
vegan.
Bro,
The
the
birthday cake
Zingers.
cupcakes were good. Zingers were good too.
Nah,
I'm
bro.
telling you, that's the verses I want to see.
All
man.
those are terrible.
Hey,
All
look,
those are
bro. I
terrible.
lived in. I come from poverty. When you come from poverty, you ate Hostess and Lil Debbie's. It was part of your diet.
I mean, that's fair,
That's a
but
part of
that
your
doesn't make
diet.
them any less trash.
I didn't know about real foods and expanding my palate. until
What
I got
about
older.
what about those little muffins, the mini muffins?
Bro, those
were lit.
those are
Those
the
are
most
good.
disappointing thing on the planet because they're
What?
so no. Listen.
Oh, okay, they're fire, and there's like three in there.
It's four.
Exactly. There's
It's
four
four.
in a pack. Like
The birthday
why
ones was really good.
Why has this company not figured out that people want more muffins? Like I will pay more for the in 2022
bites.
I will buy those. Yes, the little
that
bites.
Hostess?
No, it's Entenmann's, bro. Entenmann's is pretty decent. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look them up.
Those muffins are so fucking fire. I would pay $20 for those things, but I'm not trying to get. Wait, what comes in a box? Like
It's
six
like
bags or
6
something,
bags.
and then 4 muffins, so 24 muffins total. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm also happy that Dunkaroos made a comeback, but
But they're not the
I
same.
don't think
Yeah,
I ever
they're-
had Dunkaroos growing up.
What?
No, bro.
you need
Hostess and Lil Debbie's, bro. They were cheaper.
Were they?
They
I
were
don't
more
even think
accessible.
they were.
I remember it was around.
They were in all. They definitely were in all the
They They're all the grocery
corner stores.
and grocery stores.
Around 2015, I remember.
And they
on
sold them
Amazon-
separately too.
Thank you, bomb.
On Amazon, I bought a pack of Dunkaroos because they didn't sell them in the U.S. up until recently, like maybe 2 years ago. But I bought it from Canada, and it brought back so many memories, bro.
They got the product line. Let me see. The Enemans donuts were decent. The all butter loaf cake was decent. Obviously they got the little
Dry lettuce.
muffins.
Didn't they have like cherry pies or some shit like that, like filled pies?
Oh, they have cheese Danish twists, raspberry Danish
Yeah.
twists. I didn't really eat those, but I heard it was.
I only
good.
fucked with them for the muffins.
All right,
That's
all our listeners' mouths are probably either watering or they're
They're
disgusted.
disgusted. There's-
at this
Most
time.
people-
Honestly, my
Most are
mouth's watering,
disgusting.
but my stomach's hurting.
Yeah. One thing I am excited for though, and I'm mad that the nigga in me got me this way. So Simply, they're coming out with alcoholic drinks. So like Simply lemonade, Simply apple juice.
Yeah.
And I'm mad because as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh my God, that sounds fucking amazing. And then the first thing I seen after that tweet was Phil liking a tweet saying, I think it was the one about that this is going to have the black community in a
Oh,
bigger
in a
chokehold
way.
than Dodge Challengers or Chargers.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
bruh.
It is, because Simply's fire.
Yeah, Simply really.
Like, Simply is fire.
Really, y'all like that?
Bro, what? Yes.
Simply's the best
Simply
juice.
raspberry lemonade is my
Sim-
favorite thing in the
Simply
world.
mango is fire. Like,
Yes.
Simply just got the best juice, period. Like, the
Nah,
apple
I like
juice.
I like Ocean Spray.
Nah.
Ocean Spray
Really?
fucking with Simply.
Because
Nah.
Ocean Spray, when I think Ocean Spray, I'm mainly thinking cranberry juice, and I fucking hate cranberry juice.
Ocean
Oh,
Spray
that's
got
why,
like a
then.
medicine aftertaste,
Yeah.
too.
What?
Like, Simply actually
Nah.
tastes like real juice.
Yeah,
Bruh.
but you're not getting your antioxidants.
That's
bro.
true, but I'm good. I'm good on my antioxidants.
Yeah, Simply's amazing.
I wanna
Simply
be-
lime.
I just
wanna
don't
be
like
oxygenated.
lemonade that much.
Oh, I
Nah, they
love
orange juice is
lemonade.
fway, too.
See, I don't like.
I used to
I
get
don't
the
like
orange juice with the extra pulp.
Their
I
orange juice
remember
is good.
when,
You gotta
uh,
get Florida orange juice only, bro.
I remember
The
when
extra
Phil
My boy.
put me on the what was it? Simply limeade.
Oh,
Simply
limeade.
lime,
And
Yeah.
the limon.
Hey,
Phil used to come out with all the drinks back in the
Telling
day.
ya.
Now
Apple
this
juice
nigga don't
and
want to
Henny.
drink, but
I used to
nothing.
be alcoholic in college, bro.
Yeah.
So you
apple
know.
juice and Henny, like AJ just said.
I was just telling the
Simply-
homies I put y'all on that night because we was talking about
Yeah.
cognacs and whiskeys, and I was like, bruh, apple and Henny is undefeated.
Bro, undefeated as shit, bro. And it's funny because just last weekend I was
it's
at my
fun.
sister. Oh my God. Hey,
Nice.
don't forget the
Oh,
name, Obi
Obi.
Toppin. But we were out for my sister's birthday and we were talking about alcoholic drinks, and I was like, yeah, I've never really been like a violent drinker or anything. Like, I always just have a good time, but for whatever reason, that Henny, that just bring out a different beast in me. That's where Zobazak originated.
Yep.
Zobazak drunk Zach.
And we
drunk
used
Zach,
to mix it
Zobazak.
with the Simply apple. You want to why? Because Simply's
Facts.
amazing.
Facts.
Yeah, but you can, I mean, bro, you can take Simply and mix it with your favorite liquor, and it's going to elevate your liquor. So,
Facts.
I'm telling y'all, that was the hack. That was all I did. Was I'm like, I had Simply, and I was like, ooh, this probably tastes good. Bacardi Limon, Simply Limeade. Boom. Shit's amazing. I was drinking regular apple. I think I was drinking Mott's and Hennessy, and I was like, this shit probably tastes way
Yeah.
better with Simply
Yeah.
apple. It did. So that's
Well,
the cheat code.
I'm high. I don't drink as much as I used to, because the only reason I really drank that much in the first place was because Tatiana always had alcohol in the house as I'm drinking wine. But now that Tatiana don't drink as much, I don't drink as much. But I am super hyped for this Simply alcoholic beverages.
I used to be a social drinker, so I don't drink as much
Yeah.
because I'm just not out here. And I
I'm
used
gonna
to
be
drink
out
to get
there like
faded.
a
Yeah.
thought. I'm gonna be shaking my ass every time I drink that shit.
You're not supposed to drink to get faded. Bullshit. I drink so I get toe up and have the greatest of times. Now I just be chilling in the crib and training, so I can't really drink as much no more.
Yeah. But I posted on our Instagram and I asked what hard-hitting topics should we tackle tonight. And we've gotten a couple of responses. So one thing that it's funny. Actually, I want to jump to this because I actually wanted to ask a bunch of these questions, but I'm like, you know what? It's been so repeated and it's corny at this point, but somebody asked, so I'm going to ask, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Technically, yes,
Why?
because it's meat in between two pieces of bread.
Yeah.
So a burger's a sandwich, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, a burger is definitely a sandwich.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, Phil, that a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yeah.
What about you, AJ?
It's a vertical sandwich, not
I
a
think so
horizontal
too. It just
sandwich.
depends on like, I mean, if you turn a hoagie sideways, it just, I don't know. I think so, yeah.
So then going off of that, is a taco and a wheat taco shell, is that a sandwich?
No.
Huh?
Why?
It's not bread.
Yeah.
But
So you like pitas aren't sandwiches?
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
That's
not
true.
bread.
Okay, fair. Another one that I always see is cereal soup. That's another one that I
No.
always see. What defines soup?
Soup's hot.
Yeah, and you have to cook. I was gonna say you gotta cook it.
You can have cold soup.
You gotta cook it. To
Cold
get to
soup?
What is oatmeal soup?
No, oatmeal's oatmeal.
What?
But define soup. You just
How do I
saying.
define soup? I got.
Don't look it up. What's your definition of soup?
Vegetables in a broth.
Not every soup is vegetable.
What soup's not vegetables or don't have vegetables in it? Bing bong.
I'm not.
Exactly.
You define soup.
Yeah.
I'm not
What-
a soup drinker
Bro,
like that.
what
Oh,
soup
you
don't
try to
got
say
vegetables?
oatmeal is soup, bro? It's oats.
Yes.
It's porridge soup. No.
No. If you said oatmeal is
Is
porridge,
grits soup?
no.
What is the difference between porridge and oatmeal? I used to eat both as a kid, but
I don't
as
think
an
I don't know.
adult-
porridge is oats though.
I don't know what porridge is.
I don't think porridge is oats.
Maybe it's like not flattened
Yeah.
oats or like unrolled oats is
I don't
porridge.
know. But yeah, when you can name a soup
Yeah.
that doesn't have a vegetable in it, I'll give it to you. But every soup has vegetables in it.
Does clam chowder have vegetables in it?
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Okay.
And
Keep
they have
going. That's just, it's other stuff, but potatoes the obvious one.
the
Yeah.
better question would be is chili soup. Then you might have
You might have.
chili might be soup.
But don't people
put
say that
vegetables in
beans?
chili.
Don't people say beans is a vegetable?
No,
yeah,
beans is a
vegetable.
It's a
legume.
legume, bro.
It's a legume, bro.
True.
No, but they put you put tomatoes in chili, so it could be a soup, because you put tomatoes to make the chili base. You gotta put tomatoes in. Some people put onions in them. Some people put carrots in them.
There actually is a Surinamese soup, one of my favorite dishes. Actually, I think it's really Indonesian, but it's called sotu soup, and I don't think you can put scallions in it.
Scallion's not a vegetable, is it?
It is a vegetable.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking.
But
about
I
scallops.
mean, it's
I'm thinking
more.
about scallops.
Yeah, it's more so a garnish than an actual part of the soup.
So what's in the soup?
It's really like chicken broth. You put like these angel hair things in it, chicken, potato sticks, scallions, egg.
No onions.
French onions. Yes, you put French onions in it.
Sounding soupy.
Does
to me.
wonton soup have vegetables?
Bitch, I want wonton soup. Woo. He's like wonton soup. Woo. Of course. It's
All right.
wonton. Base
Y'all win this one. Y'all win this one.
Yeah.
So another question that was topic that was suggested
Y'all
to
win
us.
this one.
This was our girl Lindsay, #1 listener. I mean, she has it.
Bro, you have 5 different number one
Mimi
listeners.
and Matt, I really think is Lindsay. I mean, we bring her up the most. She's the most engaged.
Really? Over? I thought it was Gabe.
Gabe was at one point, but now Gabe's too busy
Oh, yeah.
to listen to us.
Nah, I think I gotta get that to Mimi because she been OG.
Yeah.
Has Lindsay been
Yeah,
OG
Lindsay,
from the
Lindsay,
start?
Yeah, Lindsay been OG since the start.
Because Mimi listen religiously and she be
Yeah, but sometimes
ripping me
like we
for
were
shit.
talking about stuff when she was on the pod, and she was like she had not heard that part, or like wasn't around for that discussion.
Lindsay, if we had a trivia, Lindsay would win that.
Dang,
bitch.
we should do a trivia.
we should do it. Yeah, we should do it.
We really should. But Lindsay wants to know how Phil is turning into a certified lover boy. That's what she wants us to talk about.
Wait, when did I turn into a certified lover?
Bro, you are. What you mean?
Where's the
definitely-
evidence?
What you mean?
Christmas,
where's the
bro.
evidence?
What did I do for Christmas?
You bought the tree, which is well,
Yes.
you did the right thing. Not like shaming you for it.
I got
And
guilty
Then you had
to
the
that.
matching pajamas picture.
And if we keep it
With
in
the
the
big-
stack,
look at it,
it's-
this is the green you
listen,
had in the
it's not
picture.
even just this relationship. This nigga turned into a whole fucking door-to-door religious
Pound
Mormon.
cake. Oh,
I was
yeah.
not a
his
religious Mormon, bro.
with his
Cut
with his
it out.
ex. This man was going to church every
it
single
out.
week because of his ex.
Well, she was
now
like
Where he was
God.
wearing shirts and he said, "Got Jesus."
And no lie, church.
Yes, you did.
No, it said fear less. But no lie, Church by the Glazed merch was fire. Like they shirts are actually like I'm like I couldn't even tell it was a church shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm getting that because that's just fire. Like the merch is fire.
Now you love Christmas.
I don't love Christmas, bro.
Yeah, your
I don't
actions
love-
speak
Wait,
louder
time out.
than
There's
words.
nothing wrong with loving Jesus. It was just that from your 180
Yeah.
from I'm never going to church.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on going to church, and then but the way she posed it is like one of those things where it's like, all right, I'm all for trying stuff out.
Yeah.
And like, you never, like, I know you don't want to go to church, but just give it a try. You might like it. I'm like, fuck. I hate when people use that on me because then it makes sense because I do it to people all the time. And I'm like, all right, let me get this shit a try. And then I was like, all right, shit's actually didn't feel like church. It felt like a motivational speech because like how they do it is Church by the Glades. Their production, they have a whole production.
Yeah, and
So
it's
as the first,
non-denominational.
yeah,
right?
it's non-denominational. So it's the first church I went to where they got fucking lowriders on stage and they remixing songs and like dancing and like it was wild, bro. They're it's like a show.
Yeah.
And they have that for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, all right, cool. And they sprinkle in like the gospel songs, but even still, it's like it ain't super, super religious. It's like a
Yeah.
rock concert at times. And then you get to the 30 minutes of scriptures and it's framed. They take stories out of the Bible, but they frame it in a sense of not Jesus is going to get you, but this is how to live a righteous life or a good life. And then it's so vague that it translates to you. So there'll be a lot of times where I'm in there and like just simple shit that's going on in my life, that scripture will relate to me and it'll resonate with me. And I'm like, all right, I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
So it's like reinforcing stuff like positive thoughts, which is why I liked it. But at the time, I wasn't planning on ever stepping foot in a church because up until that point, my experience with churches were bad.
Yeah.
But that was a positive one. I actually ended up getting baptized, like by myself.
Did you? Wait, did we know about this?
Yeah, I posted.
Yeah,
on
at the
Instagram.
beach. He went to the beach.
Yeah, I got
Why
baptized on
don't
the
I-
beach.
I told you
Like,
I was gonna go, but
I
forgot what
vaguely
happened.
remember, but like not really.
Yeah, this is like after we had broke up, I was still going back. I was still going to church.
Yeah,
even after
I
we
went
broke
with
up.
him a few times.
It was just that I stopped going after I think it was after I wrecked my car, and then it just got really time consuming because we had moved farther out.
Yeah.
He
So
used to watch
driving.
it sometimes too.
Yeah,
when
I
I
used
was
to
out there.
watch it online. It was a good church, G, because it was like an hour, and it was before NFL games,
Yeah.
and it was like I can just go there, get my reinforced positive messages. That's what I liked about it. The positive message was so vague. It wasn't like if you don't live this way, Jesus is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man, like we make mistakes, but get back on the path, and in the meantime, if you get lost, pray about it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that was a good experience.
Damn, this nigga was really out here living Kanye life before Kanye. Show me
And-
if you know someone.
And when I was
that
single again,
needs Jesus.
they had, boy, oh boy, did they have some baddies in that motherfucker.
Really?
Yes, bro.
See,
What? It's a mega church.
Yeah, but I could never be with a religious chick, bro.
They
honestly.
had. It's not that bad, honestly, because they be doing the same shit we do.
Nah, but the thing is, because y'all know how I am. Like I don't even know what the like. I switch between saying atheist, agnostic. I don't even know what the fuck. But I just, bro, that shit would drive me nuts. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to do it.
It wasn't that bad,
I would-
honestly.
Yeah, but you spiritual. Like, yeah, you're
That's
not
true.
religious, but you spiritual.
Yeah, I
I'm
believe in
not.
higher power and just principles, guiding
And
principles.
that shit would just annoy the fuck out of me, bro. Like when I see these girls like post super, and I mean, I guess it's the more over the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I was with like a one that was just like chill about it, but nah, I still don't think I'd be able to. Like Tatiana, she, I guess, somewhat spiritual, but she's not like that at all. Like she'll pray here and there, but she never talks about God or anything.
See, I don't pray, I meditate. So,
Yeah.
like, my form of prayer would be meditation. It was like, well, I'm not going to lie. I've prayed on a couple occasions.
Yeah.
The
As
last
have I.
time I really prayed was when I had that pregnancy scare. That was like the last time I really, truly talked to God.
That nigga was desperate.
Like, I was talking to God every night. Like, if you get me out this jam, I promise you, I won't mess with girls with kids again. I won't mess with a Mexican chick again. And I won't mess with a thought again. Like, I swear to God, just like, if you lift me out this, I promise you I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
And honestly, since that situation, I really have. I kept to my word. I didn't mess with Didn't mess with Mexican chicks. Haven't messed with girls or kids since. And I stopped messing with thoughts. If you think about it. Like, I really could stop messing with, like, them thoughts. Like, because, every now and again, I like to fuck on some thoughts, but.
All right, but all in all, would you agree with Lindsay that you turning into a certified lover boy?
No, because I'm still an asshole. And it's just that, I don't know. I think I've always been romantic. It's just that I decided that I'm not going to cheat.
Yeah.
And so once I decided, like, when I get in a relationship, I'm going to actually put forth real effort.
Yeah.
I don't know if that made me a certified lover boy more so than I actually just committed. Prior to my relationship with my ex was the start of me, like, all right, if I get into a relationship, I'm actually commit to this girl, give her my attention, give her my energy, like, be serious. Prior to that, it was like, I don't fuck with shorty, but I'm gonna be out here because I'm living my life.
Got you.
I don't know, because I like to think that I'm a good dude, like a good boyfriend up until that point. Prior, not so much, but it's just me being a good boyfriend. Certified lover boy, absolutely not. Like, I'm not doing all that super sweet. But I celebrated Christmas this year to not be a Grinch because AJ's parents made really good points.
You low-key be going on way more dates than me and Luke.
Well, no, I definitely don't go on more dates than Luke.
Definitely not.
I mean,
Luke is flying his chick out the country, bro. I can't do that.
You do only because you and Danny live together. So you definitely do take your girl out on more dates.
I don't, bro.
What's
crazy is I think Luke still might have up on us because the way they travel.
Nah.
I'm telling you.
No, Luke
bro.
definitely has been.
Listen, if
bro.
Luke lived with his girl, he would blow us all out of the water.
whole
No,
summer,
he doesn't live with her, and he's still like
that's what
he
I'm
still
saying.
has more. I'm almost
for a
100% that
fact.
he's gone on more dates than Phil.
I can guarantee. We don't like the thing is me and my girl don't go on dates a lot.
Bro, y'all go on a date like every week. What you mean?
Bullshit. No, we go on dates like once a month.
Bro, I feel like
every
week y'all somewhere new.
Nah. We go to new. That's not a date. Like, we actually go on like dates. Like, our last date was when she took me out for my promotion to Queen, and then before that I took her to Vizcaya, and then in 2 weeks I'm taking her to Super Blue Miami. Okay. So like those are actual dates. We go out. Like, I take her to places with me, but I don't consider those dates. I just like to explore. That's not a date. Dates is like, look, we doing this, get dressed up, look pretty. Yeah, but we go out together.
It can still be a date, nigga.
Nah, Luke goes, trust me, when the summer Luke was here, bro.
Oh, I'm counting dinners as dates then.
I don't count dinners as dates because we eat out. Like, that's kind of like our hangout time because
it's
train.
still like a date.
I don't know. But Danny wouldn't consider that a date is what I'm telling you, which is why I don't consider that a date.
Yeah, no, I don't. It depends. I don't think it's
because we go. It's a
date.
routine thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like a date for me. Is like we got to do something new. Like, we went bowling. That was a date.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like she's. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, all right, let's go bowling. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I've been bowling. Let's go bowling. That's a date. But like, we just going out to get something to eat. That's just getting something to eat. But I'm telling you, the summer Luke was here, bro. He went on enough dates where I can't even catch up at this point. And the only reason you and Tati don't go on dates is because y'all get married and y'all saving up for a wedding.
Yeah. But I mean, we go on dates here and there, but
y'all go more.
The definition of a date is a social or romantic appointment or engagement.
Yeah, romantic. A lot of me and Danny stuff is not romantic. You literally just said last episode we act like we don't like each other.
That wasn't me. That was
one of you niggas said it. Yeah.
I just laughed at it.
But
bowling's romantic?
Yeah.
How?
It's competitive.
How?
That's romantic, bro. Like,
but
when
you can literally make anything romantic. A spur of the moment grab food could be romantic. Just because you're not dressed up doesn't mean. I mean, to you it may not be. To me, it could be. So it just.
I think both parties gotta. Gotta consider a date. If you ask Danny right now, do we go on a lot of dates? I bet you she'd say no. I can call her and I bet you she'd say no.
I guess.
I want me to call her? I can call her. Make it quick.
Go ahead.
Can make it. Ooh, she might be asleep.
But I still disagree with both of y'all. I think you go on more dates than Luke. But we can agree to disagree. All right, last one. Or let me just double check that no one.
Is that the last one?
There were a handful.
Mimi was on Freaky Hour in our questions.
Yeah, she was. Mimi also wanted to know our opinions on NFTs and would we buy in on non-fungible tokens.
I still don't know what they are.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn it right now.
Yeah.
I like really dive into it, but
I
definitely.
would. I just would not spend dumb money on it. Like, I've looked at things that I like that could potentially be cheap, but there's just been nothing that's really
I'd
caught
spend
my
Yeah.
like $100 on it.
and
500,
it's-
probably not.
Yeah, no.
I can invest that in like actual stocks that I know.
Well, it depends. Like, I mean, some of this stuff you can invest $500 in an NFT,
Yeah.
and then next month it's worth $4,000.
But
and
the
you're-
thing
no other
is,
stocks
it's
are
like
doing
it's
that.
such, and I mean,
It's like-
anything that you're gonna make major money on is a risk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
But this
you gotta
is,
really
like,
study it.
Such a risk because it's like, how long is this really gonna last? I mean, it may last forever. Who knows?
Yeah, the table was gonna fall, but you have to. That's why you have to do research and see which ones are sustainable and what. Like, there's a lot.
But even with you doing research, I mean, yes, some may be more sustainable than others, but overall, would any of them really be that? Like all the funky monkeys or whatever the fuck they're called.
You gonna have that shit in your metaverse, boy.
Yeah, but like they're doing a bunch of NFTs right now, like selling the old championship rings. And I'm like, this shit's mad corny. Like a lot of them are mad corny to me. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
It
feel
just
like it's gonna be
depends,
so
like, you know?
saturated, and I rather just stick to.
Like the one
But I
thing I
know.
did think was cool when it came out were like the NBA like cards. Like, I thought that was kind of cool, but it's like how long will this really last? You feel me?
It's just too much new shit to study, and
Yeah.
I don't got time, and I can't risk money like on shit like that, because then it'd be my luck.
gotta make the
I
time,
buy
bro.
a trash NFT that never go nowhere, and I drop a stack on it,
Exactly,
and I'm like, I could have put this shit somewhere else.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I'm not that risky, and I don't have that much excess cash to lose. So
Yeah.
excess cash to lose.
Yeah. But we can move on. Thank y'all for. Or there's
maybe
actually
another way
one-
to think about it is just like one. I kind of want to make NFTs for us for the pod.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something that I've been thinking about, but like I need to have the know-how for it. But
Yeah. We need.
it's also just
jewels.
like thinking about what do you call it? Just diversifying, you know, because
Yeah.
cash and like the dollar is losing value every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good, and I mean they finna start taxing crypto, so that legitimizing it. But I forget the
Yeah, I saw-
country that switched to crypto for their main currency. They switching back because it dropped so low. It's one of South American, maybe Peru. It's a South American.
They're switching
It was
back.
either Peru or Venezuela. I think that switched 100% to crypto as their main currency,
Yeah.
and or Bitcoin, and they switching back because it dropped 34%.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm getting up out of this.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is, like with a country making it their main currency and stuff, like the entire point is for it to be decentralized.
Mm-hmm.
So even with taxing it, I don't know. They'll probably figure out a way, but I don't know how they're gonna do that. You know.
Yeah.
I also don't know enough about it, but I'm pretty sure like there's, yeah, I don't know. I have smart people I can ask, and people who know this stuff way better than me.
Yeah.
But that's definitely something I'm trying to focus on in the next like month or so.
So we actually had one more, but I'll save that for the sports talk. Get it off your chest real quick. I have nothing. Y'all have anything for get it off your chest?
Nah, I've been chilling, bro.
All right, cool. So movies and series recommendations. Ozark. Did y'all watch it since it's been out?
Yeah, I already finished it.
I haven't
You
finished
finished
it
it?
yet. I got a couple more episodes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I finished it. It's lit. I'm actually kind of upset because they didn't release the entire season.
Because
There's-
Yeah, it's a part one, right?
Yeah, so part 2 is I don't know if it's gonna be 7 more or if it's just gonna be four more. Oh wait, 8, 9, 10, 3 more, because most of them. I mean, all the seasons have been 10 episodes, but it's like you made us wait this long. Why?
Aren't they done yet?
Yeah, why not release the whole
Exactly.
thing? And Gabe, I talked to Gabe about it. I was like, "Oh, did you watch it?" He's like, "Nah, I got pissed when I saw that it was only part 1." So he's gonna wait until the
Yeah.
entire thing is out before he watches it.
I'm on
Is it-
episode. I think we got to start 5.
Yeah.
I got through like a good chunk.
I need to catch up. I was just telling Tatiana I hate that all of us on the pod don't watch a show all together, because I listen to all these other pods and they give their reviews, their feedback, so on and so forth. And
I'm down to do that.
there's literally not a show that any of us have all watched together.
Cause I watch them at sporadic times.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you only watch shit when Danny watches it.
Well, no, for Ozark.
You used to watch Ozark, yeah.
Well,
He
for
watched
Ozarks, I liked Ozark, so I actually was like, "Yo, let's start."
Yeah.
And I think I think I might have did Abbott Elementary too. Started Abbott Elementary.
Oh, you finally watched that?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
caught
it's
up.
lit.
I'm
It's
caught up
lit.
on Abbott. What I've been watching right now is Ozarks, Abbott Elementary, and Euphoria. That's pretty much what I've been watching.
Did you watch this first season yet?
Yeah, I did catch up. I went back.
Oh, you
and
watched the whole first season?
I did what I usually do. I zoomed through it.
Oh my gosh.
Zoom. Skipped ahead 15
I 10
seconds.
seconds.
Listen,
I 10
like,
seconds
you
through it
can't
so I
do-
can get the
You
gist
can't
of
do
my.
that with a show. Like, there's
I
so
did.
much going on.
There's parts I let it run for like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
like so I can get the backstories. But like, if it was like, all right, I can skip this part.
Right, you might I feel like you'd be better off just watching like a YouTube reaction or breakdown or something.
Nah, because I got a really good gist of like
Yeah.
it's like reading a synopsis.
Yeah.
Listen, I got the whole gist of it, and I was like, I felt caught up.
Well, before we
if you
move
reference
on-
something in the first season, I'd be like, I think I remember
Yeah,
that part.
before we get to Euphoria, did y'all have anything else for Ozark?
Well, you guys haven't finished yet, so I kind of don't want to.
Nah.
Yeah, we can't really talk about it until we finish. But my favorite character is Marty.
I'm gonna try and
Yeah,
cut it.
always.
and his
Marty's-
wife pisses me off.
Bro, facts. She's like, she's basically Darlene.
Yeah, she pisses me off.
And like, if you watch the show, like, Marty always ends up being right.
Yep.
And it's not even like in a bad way where you're like, all right, this is so predictable. He's always gonna be right. It's like, why don't you listen to dude?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody listen
Marty's
to
my
dude?
boy. Marty and Ruth. I like Ruth.
I don't
Ruth.
even remember
Ruth's
any of the
okay.
names.
I like Ruth.
I like the son.
Nah, the son be pissing me. Hey, folks smelling himself.
Yeah, he is in this one.
He
But
is.
I've always liked him, though, because he's kind of like a mini Marty.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I can say about that right now until I finish the. I really I like it. It's like it's one. I guess this season I'm not disappointed.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't disappointed with last season, and last season was like super suspenseful.
Yeah, last season was
Like
The
really,
best
really
one so
good.
far.
Yeah, and it was super suspenseful. So they're living up. I just like when the next season lives up to the previous season, and I'm not let down. So far,
Yeah.
I'm not let down, and there's enough wild shit happening where I'm like, oh shit, this could get messy, and this can go so many other ways.
yeah. How many have you seen, Zach? Wait, what's my camera talking about?
Tighten up. Oh yeah.
My bad.
Okay, but yeah. Wait, how far into it are you, Zach?
I think I was in, because this is what, season 3?
4. There's a 4 season.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might be in like the beginning.
Oh,
of
you're not
season
even
2.
in this season. I thought you was.
No. I watched the first season, then tried, I think, watching the second season, and I think I just
Okay.
stopped watching the show.
I know.
But
Ozark's
the
fire.
new. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna say too much, but
Yeah.
Phil, the new contact for them.
Yeah.
I hate him, bro. He's
I
so
hate that
annoying.
nigga too, G. He just messy.
Yeah, and he thinks he knows what he's doing and what he's talking
he
about.
think he the real plug.
He don't.
Yeah, and I've been that's pretty much all I've been streaming. Abbott Elementary, and
How do you like Abbott Elementary?
I do. I just don't like when people call it the Black Office, because I think by calling it the Black Office, you're setting yourself. I was just telling my buddies to watch it. I was saying,
Yeah.
It's not the Black Office. The production is the same and the setup is similar.
Yeah.
But it's not as funny as it's not as funny as the Office. So
Yeah,
by
yeah,
calling
yeah,
it the
yeah.
Black Office, you're doing it injustice, because you go in there with these hopes that it's gonna be just as funny, and it's not even the
See,
same
I don't
context.
call it the Black Office, but I say it's an Office, Modern Family, Parks and Rec type show where it's
Yeah.
like kind of a documentary.
I just say the
type
format
show.
is the same.
Yeah, where
So
they
I'm
look
like,
at
it's
the
the
cam- yeah,
format
yeah,
is
yeah.
the same as The Office, and
Yeah.
it has its own type of comedy, but it ain't
Yeah.
The Office comedy. So don't go in expecting The Office comedy. But it has been getting funnier with each episode.
Yeah.
So I think they really finding a groove the more they produce it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watch it every week, so I'm
I-
tapped in.
Yeah, I truly enjoy the show.
And the last one was
Quintina,
funny.
I think is her name. Quintina.
Quinta,
Yeah, the girl that writes it and
Quinta
is the
Brunson?
main actress.
she's trying to get her Issa Rae run going.
Yeah. You watched Insecure?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I watched the last. I didn't watch the first. I watched the last 2 seasons.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
did you just fast forward through the first two?
No, I didn't even go back and watch the first or second seasons. I was
Yeah.
like already so far behind. I was just like caught up from. I just started where I started, and I was like, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then just let Danny tell me the backstory.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get into Euphoria. Since all of us, you watched the last episode, Phil?
Mhm.
All right, well, all of us have watched it, so we
caught
might
up.
finally have a show where we could actually talk about this shit without, like, trying to not spoil it or whatever the case may be. But what y'all think? You watched it, right, AJ?
Which one?
The
Euphoria?
last, yeah, the last episode. Okay, what y'all think about the last episode?
It was good. What's name's my favorite character?
Who?
What's folks' buddy name?
The
drug
dude,
dealer?
Fez?
Fez and Ashtray.
Yeah, Fez definitely, I think, majority of people's favorite
When Ashtray
character.
was gun button buddy, that shit so that was
Yeah, that shit
so
was hilarious.
funny,
Hitting
bro.
him
He
for
just
no
kept gun
goddamn
butting him.
reason.
I was like, yo.
Apparently, he's like a super live gymnast in real life.
And a boxer too.
Yeah,
An
a
Olympic
boxer
boxer,
as
which is
well.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just learned
yeah,
that today
yeah.
too.
Yeah, he's super lit. But yeah, this season definitely got my anxiety going. It's a lot of
You know what I noticed before you get too deep
What?
into your thought? You know, when we was a kid growing up, whenever they show naked people in movies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it'd only be like women's breasts.
yeah, it's
They
a lot
show
of
way
dicks.
more dicks now. I'm like,
So
it's dicks in
from-
every episode.
So from what I heard, and I also read another like a brief article. Well, I briefly read the entire article, but Sydney Sweeney, I guess she's kind of been pushing back on a lot of her nudity scenes because I guess there's been more scenes that she felt was necessary. So she's been telling like the director, or writer, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Like-
a lot of their nude scenes aren't necessary.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, I don't know if it's necessary here. I mean, she wasn't like shitting on the guy. She's like, oh, he's a great guy and like listens to what I have to say.
Yeah,
But
the director,
apparently in the first season, people felt there was a lot of like womanizing and a lot of women nudity and whatnot.
and that's why they're
So-
showing more dicks in
Yeah,
it.
so now they're trying to show
It's
more dicks
in
to
every episode. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen a show with this much dick in it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Put the meat
Yeah.
up, G.
But it was cool to see Cal's. I like how because this. I don't remember if they did this in the first season where they showed like everyone's origin story, but season 2 they've made a point to show.
They did
I
that
think-
first. They didn't show cows in the first one, but they did the origins. Actually, it might.
Okay.
Yeah, they showed they do the origin stories in the first
Do
one
they?
too. Because
Okay.
that's how I learned the backstories on some of that, like the ones I missed.
Got you. So
Yeah.
this one in this season they've started off with Fez. They've shown Cal. Who did they show in season episode 2? They showed somebody's origin story.
Was it
but
the girl
not-
that's the sex worker?
girl
wasn't
that's
her.
a sex worker? Who's the
The
sex
big
worker?
girl.
Who?
The big girl.
Oh,
The one that-
yeah.
she
No,
was a
I don't know.
dominatrix.
They didn't show hers in episode 2, but nah, it was cool to see Cal's and why he's sleeping with trans people.
Because his lover got murdered.
Yeah, exact. Wait, did he get killed? I can't even really remember.
No.
He was in a car. I thought wasn't he in a car accident?
Nah, he didn't get killed though. So what ended up happening? This is why you can't be skimming, bro. He,
Well, this isn't. I didn't. No, this isn't season 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though.
I didn't skim.
If you
Wait.
skim the first season and then you actually watch the second season, and that's the information you're getting, you're not really getting the picture.
Wait,
bro.
what happened to his
Well, I
lover?
know something
I
So
can't
like-
remember.
he was like, that was his like best friend or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it
were
was his
best
best friend.
friends.
They were best friends, and
but
then
they fell in love with each other.
Yeah.
then
Oh,
he
she
started-
got pregnant.
yeah,
that's
his,
what happened.
his wife
Oh,
got
yeah,
pregnant,
yeah,
and he had the
yeah,
kid,
his wife got
and his
pregnant.
the kid Nate,
His wife got pregnant. That's what happened.
or his girlfriend got pregnant, and then
Yeah.
like the day he found out the day after that him and his best friend kissed or whatever.
Hooked up.
And
Nah,
see,
they
I was
hooked up.
confused if it was
Oh, they
supposed to
hooked
be
up?
Nate.
I think they hooked up. Yeah.
Mm.
I was confused on if it was supposed to be Nate because obviously, he was a senior in high school, and when they show Cal as an adult
He's like
and
super
Nate,
gray.
it looks like that's the way the father and son age difference is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But obviously, if he was a senior in high school, like they would look a lot closer in age, like in real time.
That's
if that
true.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But
They
then
probably just messed that up because
Bro.
they hadn't planned it all out.
somebody that needs to get more screen time and is a super live actress is Ruth's sister. Like she needs.
Oh, Storm
way-
Reed. Yeah, I think
she-
she's the next episode. To be honest.
Oh, you think?
I think we'll find out.
Bro,
in 2 days.
she is lit as an actress. Like, every time she's on screen, it's like, yo, I'm really seeing a hurt-ass sister, like, going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, yeah, Storm Reed's dope.
what is she in? You know her name, so I feel like you know the other shit she's in.
Well, she's kind of young, but she was in. I'm pretty sure on Disney, but she was in a movie that had Oprah Winfrey in it. I forgot what it was called.
Color Purple.
Bro, I was about to say the same shit.
Nah, it was a kids movie. She's in some other stuff coming out soon. I'm gonna look it up.
You told Hoppo to beat
Bro,
me.
I was gonna say the same.
That's
shit.
that's the only Oprah movie I know.
But bro, Rue really be breaking my heart in the fucking show, man. Like, every time I'm like, okay, she finally gonna turn it around, and then she do some dumb shit. Like, how you bring drugs into a fucking...
Oh, A Wrinkle in Time is the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
She was in the Suicide. Yeah, she was in the Suicide Squad also. She was Idris Elba's son. I mean, daughter.
Got you.
What else?
I like Zendaya as an actress, but I was talking to the homie, and I was like, Zendaya don't really do it for me.
Really?
Nah.
Oh, like attractiveness
Bro,
wise.
she does it for me.
Like, she cute, but she
It's just 'cause she's skinny, that's all.
It's like
That's why I know. That's why I prefer.
So she don't do it for me. So I'm like every time like people gas her like she's drop dead, I'm like, she alright.
She is. She just.
Yeah, but she
Have
got
some
a
skin.
super pretty face, though. I mean, yeah, she don't got the body, but the face makes up for
And
it.
she got the energy. She got the
Yeah.
vibes.
I mean, I don't know her personality like that, only what I see from interviews, but it seemed like she got a
Oh my
dope...
gosh.
It seemed like she got a dope-ass personality.
Right. And she's a super lit actress. Like she
Yeah.
has so much range. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I
Y'all
was just
saw
like,
that, like, people was kind of, well, two
Dare.
things. Dare happened. Dare's mad that Euphoria is encouraging teen drug usage,
Yeah.
even though they're trying to stop it. But I guess there's also people, like, kind of mad at Zendaya because, of course, she's in Spider-Man. And a lot of people learn who she is because of Spider-Man. But then she's also in this show, Euphoria, where there's drugs, dicks.
She was on
titties.
Disney Channel before too.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, you can't
she
tell a person
could-
how to dictate
she's
their
just
career.
doing everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's called range, people.
Right.
I don't get mad at stuff like that because I don't think it glorifies drug use because it's like the show's doing a
Show-
really good job of showing you how fucked up these people are.
Yeah.
And like,
Was
if
your
you-
high school like this at all, bro?
hell no.
AJ, was your high school like this at all?
No.
Bro,
I mean,
this
I probably honestly, if I stayed at the first high school I went to, it was a bunch
Yeah.
of rich kids. It might have been like that.
got you.
Yeah, I mean, I went to a mixed school, so we had rich kids, but like,
I also really wasn't involved when I was in high school.
Yeah,
I was just
same.
like there.
I mean, I was tapped in, but niggas wasn't doing
Heroin.
heroin. Niggas wasn't doing heroin and stuff in high school. Like, we
Yeah.
smoked weed, we drank. Like, we definitely drank a lot, and like the party, like for sure, we party like that.
Yeah.
But drugs wasn't as rampant, like heavy drugs, like the oxys and pill popping and shit like that.
Do
Like-
they say where the show's supposed to take place?
No, I don't.
I mean,
think
it
so.
looks like it's shot in
Yeah.
L.A.
I don't know. When they say the city, do they name the city? Because I feel like when Jules left, she went to New York, but I'm not sure if that was the city.
I'm not
So maybe
sure.
it's like a suburb somewhere around there, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they say, but no. My high school, we just did regular stuff, bro. Like fights, drinks, smoke weed.
Yeah. But last thing I'll say is the two love triangles taking place in the show. Definitely interesting. Obviously, you got Maddie, Cassie, and Nate. That shit's making my
Oh my gosh,
anxiety-
it was hilarious when they were doing when she was doing the different outfits, and then Nate notices her,
Yeah,
and
when
she
she
was
looked
looking
like
exactly
Maddie.
like Maddie.
But then you also have Jules, Rue, and then the other druggy dude.
Yeah.
Who Jules looks like she might be kind of catching feelings for that nigga.
Yeah.
So, but if you're
It
not
says-
watching
it says
Euphoria,
Hazy Southern California setting. I don't know.
okay.
I could see that.
If you're not watching Euphoria, you definitely need to get on it. Best show out, in my opinion, right now. But that's
Oh yeah,
all-
it says Euphoria is not set in any specific city, but it was based in
Gotcha.
in LA. but yeah, so I put something in there, the pretend pedophilia.
Yeah.
So I put that because I was having a conversation with someone else, and they were like, "These people are nude very often,
Yeah.
and we're supposed to be watching, like they're in high school,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
watching
that-
high schoolers."
that is true.
So it's like you're seeing like high schoolers have sex or whatever, or
Yeah.
just be in the locker room with dicks out and
That is
titties
very
and whatever.
That is very
Wait, this is a
true.
show called The Pretend Pedophilia?
No, that's
No,
what
I'm saying like this
Like, I'm
is like
confused.
Euphoria is pretend
Oh, yeah,
pedophilia in a way.
because we're watching high schoolers do all
Technically,
this
yeah.
Yeah, like the schools. I mean, the show is based on high schoolers, and
shit. Yeah.
they're naked half the time. So then after I was like, yeah,
And
it makes it
it's
kind of weird now.
Yeah, it's funny because the only time that I really like realized it, I think it was in episode 1 where it was Fez's origin story, and they all go to the drug dealer's house, and he makes all of them get naked because he wants to make sure that they're not like wired or anything.
And Zendaya's like, I'm in high school.
Yeah, and he tries to get Zendaya to get naked, and she's like, I'm in high school, and I'm like, oh shit, that is true.
That's facts.
They are supposed to be in high school. That's nuts. But moving on, music.
Oh wait, no, I had something else for
Sorry, go ahead.
I watched the movie Hall Pass based after
after our discussion.
after all of our discussion, and in the movie, did you guys watch it or no?
I watched it, but it was very, very long ago, and I don't really remember.
Same. It's actually pretty funny. Like it kind of like is. I mean, it's rated R too, so like they get actually funny. It's not like PG-13 kind of funny where they kind of hint at fun, like like they go all out. And
exactly.
I would definitely recommend people to watch it. It's pretty funny.
Does that change your definition?
I mean, I think someone else responded to us and was like, the definition is whatever the couple makes it, and that's what kind of my stance was to begin with. And like Julian asked us the question, and when he asked us the question, that's the way he posed it. So that's why I was like, all right, I think that's what the definition is, or what we were referencing. But in that one, it was different from what we were saying too, because the hall pass was a week long. Like you have a hall pass from marriage, so you're already married to this person. You have a hall pass for just a week, and you do whatever you want. Like basically, you guys are both not married or whatever kind of thing.
That's lit. That'll keep a lot of marriages intact.
But it's. I mean, if that's like that goal of, or what they say the goal is in the movie, but it kind of touches all the different aspects of like guys think that it'll be so easy, I can get anyone or whatever, and then you get the opportunity and you're like, oh wait, there's a reason why I'm in a relationship. This is kind of actually trash. Or, like I don't want to have to deal with this or whatever, So it was like a bunch. It was like a no, it's cool. It's good. They tell all the stories.
Yeah. So a post,
and it's on Netflix, so it's free.
I might check it out now.
Yeah, that's why I said it like art film. I watch it now.
A post that I seen. Moving on to music.
Mm-hmm.
It was a question, and I'm interested to hear what Phil really has to say, because I know he probably gonna be conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I had something else I watched recently too. My bad. Have you seen Everything Must Go with Will Ferrell in it, Zach?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that was more like a drama and or not. I mean, there's funny parts, but not as funny. But I watched it recently. It's pretty good. All right, we can go into music. My bad, guys.
You straight?
A post that I had seen, it was asking who in rap has the best adlibs.
The best adlibs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm biased.
Who you gonna say?
Because I feel like
Zelda right now.
Boom, 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 boom,
boom, boom.
See, I knew he was going. That's the only reason.
West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher coming, nigga. Like Push. Like it's just certain ones that just.
Yeah, Push has a good.
Push is vibe. Yuck.
Jeezy had the
Jeezy's is up there.
That's a classic one.
Yeah, but like those people only have like really one or two ad libs that they do, not that like they're doing a lot of ad libs. Because like
Cuddy's hymns will be in technically.
Yeah, Cuddy's.
I don't think I'd say that's an ad lib though.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but it is his signature thing. Like if we just talking about signature things, I mean, I'm obviously gonna put Wayne's lighter
flick.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put
but
that.
Ad libs, I'd probably say, it gotta be.
I
West Side Gun.
I thought you were gonna say, what's this dude's name? Ooh, that guy.
40
Yeah,
that definitely
I'm
should be
actually
your
surprised
favorite.
that you didn't say that.
He would be top 20, like top 20, but
top 20.
But when you talk about like the best,
he's definitely in your top 5.
The best right now, easily West Side Gun.
Oh, Ross, his grind. Ugh.
West Side Gun. There's just something about them boom, 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 booms that.
Phil, bro,
Bruh.
I really want to go to a fucking, I don't even like a brain for someone that studies brains and figure out why you just love repetitiveness.
It just makes this like it's the place of the ad lib that
But
makes
it's the
the
way
song
that
so
you
much
just
better.
broke it
Young,
down.
I
like,
think Young Thug is kind of decent.
boom, 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 boom. Wait, what's Thugs?
I don't think he has one specific one. That's
Yeah.
the thing that I was saying. Like he
Yeah.
has different ones, and he adds them to songs, and it works well.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got to give credit to Migos. Migos are decent.
I don't know. It's just the violence out. It's the violence with the
Yeah.
beats, and it's just they perfectly placed. And then whenever I hear the butcher coming, nigga, like it just
Yeah.
sounds scary.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm in a horror movie, and it's like, damn, the butcher coming. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like
Nah,
nigga
I'll
about to rap it-
definitely.
nigga about to rap his ass off.
I'll definitely give it to Griselda.
Like
I-
they definitely got the best ad libs in the game, and then I think that's a part of what made them so
Yeah.
great too. Is like not only is they shit grimy, hard hitting, lyrical, but the ad libs is just like we missed. Like you need that. It's
Yeah.
scary.
I'm gonna see if I could find the original post and see if.
I
There was
forgot to add all this stuff to the list, but I have a bunch of callbacks, and we were doing it early in the pod. But callback to the this is not music. Sorry, guys. To what is that? The room where the 30 Billy room.
Yes.
I meant to have this on the last pod that that Luke was on, because we asked her, or I had him ask Jermaine, who is, I think he's a psychiatrist or a psychologist, one of the two. Like he has a doctorate in that,
Mm-hmm.
and I had him ask if it was possible, and to do that, and this was Luke's response, and it should have been read on the last pod, but he said, Luke says to me, he wasn't super detailed with this answer, but he said people would go insane, lose concept of time, and lose touch with reality. He said it would take someone who meditates at the highest level, like a Zen Buddhist or something, to be able to do it.
Which Phil did.
I mentioned that.
Yeah, Phil did reference Buddhists.
But he said,
But
yeah,
you
he
are
said
not a
Buddhist.
Buddhist,
You're
yeah.
not a Zen Buddhist at the highest level. Like you have to be like, I don't know.
But
what
again,
Buddhist is.
I meditate though, so you never know. Like that
Bro,
time alone,
yes.
I could learn how to
Okay,
be
at the you have to have been at the highest level before doing that.
maybe.
For you to not go insane and lose concept of time and touch with reality.
Maybe.
That's what we were saying. That's what I was saying to you in the group chat before he even told us that.
Yeah, and I was saying
And that's what our
it's-
points were.
My points was I would probably have some it would have some mental impact on me, but I still think I would be able to function coming out of it, and I would be able to, and whatever effects that I would have taken on, I would have been
I
able
think
to.
Phil's actually delusional now. I
No,
think he's already
because
delusional.
No. Because I said I was like, oh, I'm sure something would be wrong with me, and whatever's wrong with me, I could just pay to get it fixed for $30 million because it's only a year. And like I said, like I felt like my mental would have been strong enough to pull through it. So I don't know, but that's just me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Push and Griselda would be my 1 and 2.
I tried to find the post. I couldn't find it. Another one, super, super, super basic, but I've always liked it. But Fab, I mean, I don't know if he does it anymore, but he used to be like, nice. I used to love that.
Jada's is good too.
Oh, yeah, Jade is
good.
definitely
Jada's
up there. Jade is definitely up there. He top 5 for sure. But I wish I could.
What's
find
Kenny's Kendrick's?
He doesn't have
Because
one.
he has like
I feel
Wait,
like
does YG have any?
YG 400.
Mm-hmm. Is that an ad lib or is that a signature?
Both,
both?
I guess. Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, I would say it's both.
Yeah. I feel like ad-libs are your signature though. So I feel like they two in the same.
Yeah.
Because you do it enough where it's like it's so recognizable.
Yeah.
Something else that I saw, we all saw Donda 2 coming out. We know that it's not going to be the original, the date that they said.
The
so it's supposed to-
222. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They
He
just
might.
pushed
They
it
might
back to
actually
the
try to do it.
30th. The 30th.
Oh, it's not 222, 221.
They already pushed it back?
Yeah, they already pushed it back to
Oh, see?
the 31st.
I knew
think.
it.
Do you
I
think
knew
you
it.
guys are gonna like it? It's executive produced by Future.
I think so.
Yeah, because I mean, I like Kanye's production. So even if Future executively produce it, Kanye's going Kanye.
Yeah.
So I think
What's
he's
up with
probably
him
just gonna be more
yeah.
toxic.
Nah, that's exactly what like he. I mean, when he had his New Year's party down here, it was he was hosting with Future. Like I forgot what else he did, but he came out with Future, and he's been on his like, he's basically Future Kanye right now.
Yeah. So he's just being more toxic. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I'm definitely, I mean, I'm always going to be here for Kanye.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to Donda I still listen to
Same.
Donda
Yeah,
a
same.
lot.
decent.
But I
Like
didn't.
24 is my favorite song.
It's gonna be different, and I'm probably still gonna like it. But I just don't like. I have no concept of what I think is gonna be like. You know?
That's the best part.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's Donda 2, I feel like it'll be the same vibe as, especially knowing how Ye is now.
it'll-
If it's Kanye with
it's
March
Donda
Madness
2,
feels, like March Madness beats,
Yeah.
But we know we not, because he probably still not gonna curse.
But
It's
just
gonna
the
be-
production alone, like if
Yeah.
I can get
But
the.
who know, bro? Who knows? It's Donda 2. Like
That's
it's
true.
especially.
Well, I don't think it. I think it'd be in line with Donda because it's about his mom.
Yeah.
So I think he still sticks with the gospel theme. I just think if I can get like the
Better have Ty Dolla
gospel
$ign on it.
/ Opry sound that Kanye has, with like that
Yeah.
March Madness sound,
Yeah.
yo, that shit would sound insane. Because March Madness
Sounds like I
just,
wanted
like,
my-
you could just listen to March Madness without the lyrics.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I don't think like Future did that though. I think who produced that.
I don't know.
So I don't know what Future's
not
production
Future.
skills
Yeah,
are.
exactly. But we'll definitely be listening to that as soon as it drops, and I know I'm gonna fuck with it for the rest of 2022. So
Yep, J. Cole's early contender for album of the year. I mean, verse of the year. Yeah, with this new on that Benny feature.
Yep.
That song's fire. Can't wait for Tana Talk 4 to come out. Push T snippets have been really good. Can't wait for his album to come out.
Yep, I'm looking forward to
Has
Push
Spitter
too.
released anything?
He's coming out with
Obviously.
another project with I think Cardo. I think it's either Cardo or Alchemist. And when
Okay.
that, like it's one of the producers where when they get together they always cook. So
Bro, you say he's good with everybody.
I mean his projects are always generally pretty good, but there are
Yeah.
certain producers where they get rated higher.
But I feel like you say this on every single podcast.
No,
though.
I don't. Because it's only with Alchemist and him and Alchemist and who's the other one? I can find it for you, right?
Just look at the last project. You said it about the last one.
Well, his last project is really good though. So
And the one before that.
let me see.
And the one before that.
So his last project was produced.
And the one before that.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
And the one before that.
Doesn't say. But usually him with Harry Fraud and that's what I was thinking of. Harry Fraud and Alchemist are always like
Yeah.
them two. It's like a layup. Like they don't go wrong. Like my favorite projects is generally him with Alchemist and Harry
Got
Fraud.
you.
Okay, wait. Adlibs. Which producer or beat maker has the best like signature?
If your Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
He has a few, cause he has the Metro. He has that one.
I've never heard that one.
No?
Nah.
The Young Thug screams, and I'm pretty sure it is.
Let me see. That's a good one. I like Cardo Got Wings. Cardo Got Wings.
I've
Like
never
that.
heard that.
You never heard Cardo?
Nah.
Like
What
Prince
about
used Cardo's drop?
Zaytoven?
What's Zaytoven's drop? Or is that Lil?
I think it's just a little kid saying Zaytoven, and then the piano keys or whatever.
Young Chop used to have a really good one too. When he was like the drill was big.
Bruh, I feel like I got so many producers in my head and can't fucking think of this outside of
Hit
Young
Boy. Hit Boy.
I've never
Produce-
heard Hit
like,
Boys.
You never heard
what?
Hit Boy drop?
Nah.
He's just Hit Boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
Hit
what's
Boy.
his name? What's the oh my gosh, what's the light skinned dude?
Mike Will Made It?
Nah. Is it?
His ad-lib is Mike Will Made It.
Yeah.
Nah, he was on Saint Pablo, and I think he did the song that had Rihanna on it.
I can't remember.
He just be screaming on the track.
But I think Metro got the best one.
Yeah, I say Metro because his probably most him or Mike Will Made It. I put Mike Will Made It up there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna what a
Mike
life
Will
of
Made
Pablo
It.
album.
Hey, I see Alchemist got a producer of the year.
Bert's definitely
he?
screaming it at the top of his
Yeah.
lungs.
I think him and Hit Boy.
And how it might be hard to love a girl like me.
He goes, woo!
Isn't that just Kanye
No.
doing that?
I thought that was Kanye.
I just wanted you to know. Bro, I swear
That's
just
Kanye.
That's yeah.
But someone else.
Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats. There you go.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Swiss Beats.
Would DJ Drama be considered producer?
I'd say so.
Because I would say Drama probably has the best drops.
What is? But he be.
Oh,
just
ad libs.
saying
I'm talking
that,
about ad
like,
libs.
Yeah, ad-libs. Barack
Oh,
Obama.
Yeah. that
Gang.
just
Oh no,
makes me-
that's what it is. Gangsta Grizzles. That's the best
Yeah.
producer drop, easily for me. Gangsta.
Actually, I mean, I'd say he's more of a. I mean, he calls
Or
himself
ad-lib.
DJ Trump, but I'd say more of a DJ.
Yeah.
than
Well,
anything.
that'd be the best one of
But
the best
yeah.
ad-libs. Gangsta
Gangsta
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Gangsta Grizzlies, you bastards.
All right, but we can move on. Sports, NBA also. So this was the other thing that Tatiana wanted us to talk about. Again, not my
Is
Tatiana.
Swizz Beatz married to Alicia Keys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I was gonna say that at the beginning. I was like, nah, I'm definitely wrong.
Nah, you right. But All-Star game voting or the starting lineups have come out. The reserves have not. But did y'all see the lineups?
Yeah, LeBron's in 6 straight. Top vote getter.
And the lineups or the starting five?
Starting
The starting
five.
five, yeah.
Bro, Wiggins is in the starting
Yes,
five.
Starting five.
That was my main question. How the fuck did
How?
Because he hasn't missed
Not
any
even
games.
not even that. Like, how does he get the starting position and Book don't make the team?
So that's the thing. Book should have
Well,
definitely
Book's
been-
going to make the team. He's just not a starter yet. Because they haven't
He-
released the
Oh,
reserves.
oh,
Book
I
should have
thought it
been a
was-
starter though.
It's not a snub. It's a snub because he's not a starter.
he should.
But
be a
he's going to
starter.
make the All-Star team.
So starters, is that still fans, players, coaches? That
All
vote
of
on
them
that?
are the same.
My brain can't fathom the thought that Andrew Wiggins
It was a,
got voted over.
well,
Devin
Book's not
Booker.
technically a
Over
guard. though.
Bookington. What? Yeah, he is. Booker.
I mean, Book's a guard, but I mean, Wiggins is a forward. So
Yeah.
oh, he's a
That's
forward.
why.
They couldn't
So it
have
wouldn't be
got
the same
another
spot.
forward.
I thought he was a shooting guard.
Book's a shooting guard, but Wiggins is a forward.
So the starting five for the West is Steph. Yeah, Steph, Wiggins,
All those Steph be playing
LeBron,
like
and
shit.
Jokic.
Yeah.
So yeah, then the Wiggins would be a forward.
Wiggins is a forward, yeah. Because he plays forward. Because when played with
It's tough because they
when-
do front court, back court,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and 3 to 5 is back court. I mean,
So it makes
Front
sense
court.
that he's a starter.
Nah, you
I
still
still-
could have made Book the starter.
who else in the West? That's
Book,
like a wing.
LeBron, Ja. That could have, or no, sorry, Ja, Book, and who is the other?
Steph.
Oh, Steph. That's what you could have made the 3 backcourt players, and then
In the
LeBron
East-
and Jokic.
In the East, I think this one is good. They had Trey, KD,
DeRozan is in there. I know that.
DeRozan, rightfully,
Yeah.
Embiid, and Giannis.
And see,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that. But I'm interested to see who the reserves will be. Hopefully, they don't fuck that up.
Nah, Book's going to be in there, so I won't be too worried about that.
Yeah. But AJ, you wanted to talk about NBA surprises of the season, and I will admit this season I have been paying zero attention to the NBA, so I don't know how much input I will have. But for me, just from what I've seen, Bulls, I know for a while they were the number 1 seed. I know the Heat are the number 1 seed now. But what surprises y'all got for the season?
Yeah, Heat are number 1.
That'd
I'm
be
not.
my-
I'm not
that'd be my
surprised, but I knew.
surprise.
I feel like Heat were gonna be top 4 at least.
Yeah.
Were you
Um,
surprised that the Bulls were number 1 for as long as they
Bulls
were?
are second. No, I
No,
thought they
'cause
were gonna
I-
be. I thought they were gonna be top 4 also. I thought they were gonna be good. Other people were saying,
Yeah.
no, I don't know if it's gonna work. And I'm like, yo, they have constructed a team that, like, it just makes sense together.
I don't even know who the fucking Bulls coach
I
is.
predicted to
Billy
I
Donovan.
predicted the Bulls to be high.
I was
from the
hyped
start
when
of
they got.
season.
I was telling, what's his name? What's your boy's name?
D.
Jack.
D.
Yeah, Jack. D Jack. Yeah, D. He when they got Billy Donovan, I was like, bro, that's a perfect coach. I don't know
Yeah.
why OKC let go of him to begin with.
He went straight from OKC to the Bulls.
Yeah, right
Mhm.
away, and I was
Wow.
like, smart.
I'm surprised the Heat are number 1 just because of the injuries.
Yeah, that's the only
So
surprise.
that's what's the biggest. Like, I
Because-
knew the Heat would be competitive and
Yeah.
would be top half of the East. I
The
just didn't
fact
think
that
they'd be number 1.
The Heat are doing this, and they haven't had their entire team together at like maybe the beginning of the season.
Spoelstra's going to get Coach of the Year.
Like, it's been ridiculous what they've been able to do
Spoel
with.
get Coach of the Year. It'd be
Pla-
hard for
like,
them not to give him
They're
Coach of the Year.
they're going on game win streaks with G League players. With
Yeah.
like Kyle Guy, who was at Sacramento Kings and they dropped him. We picked him up and he's been hooping. Struce. Everybody, bro.
For me, the only other surprise I have is that the Lakers are this trash. Like, I didn't think
The
Westbrook
only
would
other,
work.
bro. Do you know that the Cleveland Cavaliers are 3rd in the East right now?
That's insane.
And Memphis Grizzlies are 3rd in the West.
Well, I knew Memphis would be nice, though.
Yeah, I didn't think they're
Like,
gonna be
Memphis
3rd in the
played-
West.
Memphis played well last year.
Yes, but you thought they were
Memphis
gonna be
has always
3rd in
been
the
a solid
West.
team. Yeah.
solid,
Nah,
but like they
nah.
were
But
they
nah,
were a
but
10
like,
I
seed
didn't
last
think they'd
year.
beat
But
them.
like,
Or 8.
I don't know. Like, I expected them to be good, so I'm not surprised that they that good, especially not the Lakers dropped off so bad.
Yeah.
So somebody has to fill that spot.
But Memphis is gonna play in. I don't
Warriors still won, right?
think. Nah, Phoenix.
Nah, Phoenix
Oh,
is
okay.
Warriors been struggling this month.
Have they?
Cause Curry's been playing like shit.
Let me pull up these NBA.
Like he's been
standings.
struggling for like a month. Cause since Drake got hurt, they ain't been the same.
Here, I got you.
Oh, I got it up.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
since
got it.
Drake been hurt, they ain't been the same. Cleveland's a surprise. I didn't think they'd be that good. I figured they'd be a playoff team. I know they'd be that good though.
You figured they'd be a playoff team?
Yeah.
Why? Like, because they did what? They added who? I guess they got Markkanen and they still got Kevin Love, but
Bro,
I just felt like
not
they
only are
playing
the
well.
Cavs third, it's like they're a game and a half behind. That's insane, bro.
Well, Jerry Allen's been balling. What's that dude name's Is it Mobley? Evan Mobley? Evan something Mobley?
Yeah, Coutinho Mobley's son.
Yeah, he's been playing well. Like they go after. Honestly, bro, a lot of it is that these teams just going after it.
Yeah.
Like all the young teams, they play so hard, so they win a lot of games compared to like a lot of the older teams. From what I see,
there's a lot more parity
It-
this year.
yeah, because they just hustle hard.
Is Colin Sexton still the best player on that team?
He's
or-
not even playing lately. I think he might be hurt.
Nah, I don't think he's the
Really?
best player.
But-
What's the rookie they brought in? He been hooping.
I don't know. I know him, but I keep blanking on his
Laurie
name.
Markkinen?
No,
No,
rookie.
no.
Zach.
Rookie. He's 7'1". He just dunked on Giannis the other day.
I don't know.
Is it Mobley?
He no, it's not him. It's
Isaac Okoro?
bro. Nah, keep
see.
reading names.
You a buster.
Bro, I don't know shit about the
Yo,
NBA anymore.
Garland.
No, Garland is the point guard that Lukey called. that
No,
he
it's
was gonna be
Evan
nice.
Mobley. It's Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Kevin Love, Jaron Allen, Lloyd Markin, Colin Sexton.
Oh, it is Mobley then.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
Mobley,
why.
that's
I feel like I didn't know his name.
Hey man, stop doubting me. But yeah, that'd be my biggest surprises. Like I expected the Lakers to be okay because I didn't have no faith in Russ, but for them to be 3 games under 500,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
76ers
LeBron to
being
be-
5th seed without Simmons or any replacement for Simmons is also lit too.
Yeah, because LeBron's playing super well.
Well, we keep
And they
signing
days- and
niggas
they-
that can't shoot threes.
Well, AD's super fragile too.
Yeah.
The nigga came off injury, got hurt again. Like this nigga's made of glass.
Low
gonna
key,
retire
they
early.
should trade Russ to the Rockets.
They can't get off his contract. He makes too much money.
They should get John Wall and Eric Gordon. Gordon can shoot. Wall can shoot way better than Russ and give you the same kind of stuff.
They don't play defense.
Wall, yeah, Wall's a good defender. Wall used to lead the league in steals, and he played. He was when he played last year. I think he was leading in or top 5 in steals per game. Wall defense, better than Russ for sure.
Yeah, well, Russ don't do shit. Russ be like,
Russ don't do
Russ be looking at his man be running right past him.
Who cooked Russ the other day that people were surprised or like I forgot who it was.
I don't know. I haven't been able to watch the games because it's so late. I've been in bed at like 10 o'clock every night.
Yeah.
Training, bro.
5 a.m. workouts. I've been in bed by like 10 o'clock every night. So I like try to go watch just LeBron highlights when I wake up the next morning.
Yeah. Well, now that NFL is winding down, I definitely got to brush up on my NBA. But I absolutely cannot watch LeBron James in a Lakers
Shit,
jersey.
you better appreciate how he's playing at this
Nope.
age. He's going to win a scoring title, and he's in
Nope.
year 19. That's unheard of.
Don't care.
Because you're a hater.
Still don't care.
He's gonna win the scoring title.
Yes, bro.
Mm,
He's probably going to win a scoring title.
that's lit.
And it's between him and KD.
He's been looking really good too.
He's been balling, and he's been shooting over 50%. Like, he's been shooting so well. Just got to appreciate this greatness, bro. He's, like, we're not going to see this again for a long time.
We will.
We won't.
We will.
We won't.
Anyway, so NFL playoffs. Honestly, I didn't even.
Tally.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think Luke's
I
in
didn't
the
make
lead right
play.
now. I think he only had one
Is he?
wrong last week.
Yeah, Luke's in the league.
And then me, I went 2-2. You went 2-2.
I went
Phil?
1 and 3.
Oh, jeez.
I
'Cause
think
of
I went 2-2.
Fucking
Yeah.
Tannehill.
So Luke
Yeah.
is up 1 on us.
I thought I was going to go 2-2 until Bill's defense let me down.
You had Bills.
Did y'all
Well,
watch
not
that
even
game?
not even they didn't let you. I mean, yeah,
my
they
thought
did. I
games.
mean, both defenses let their teams down, but
But
the
the
Chiefs
Bills
ended
more
up
so
having
than
the ball.
Chiefs.
That's yeah.
I'm pissed at myself because y'all know how I get after losses. When I actually care about my team, Lakers, I don't give a fuck. But after the Bucks loss, I'm like, yo, I'm going to bed. I'm not watching anything else. So I didn't even watch anything from the Bills in Chiefs game, and
That
all
was
I've
the
been
greatest game. That might have been one of the greatest games ever,
bro, and that's what I keep hearing
Yeah.
all week, and I keep telling myself,
I didn't
Zach,
watch it either. Yeah.
before the pod, I was like, yo, I'm gonna watch the extended highlights, so at least I'm somewhat knowledgeable of what I'm talking about. But still didn't even care to get around to it. But all I've heard is this is the greatest game of the year. This is the greatest game of the playoffs.
That was
the
the Super
greatest
Bowl
game ever.
That was the Super Bowl.
Bruh,
Like Super Bowl won't be as good as
pissed.
that game.
I'm pissed.
I don't know if it's Rams versus Chiefs. That might be lit.
It won't be as good as that game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Allen played perfect. Mahomes played perfect. It literally came down to whoever get the ball last, or
Yeah.
whoever get the ball last is gonna win the game, or whoever get the ball first in overtime is gonna win the
Yeah.
game.
Well,
Like, that
after
shit
the
was
pod,
stupid.
even though it does nothing for this podcast, but after the pod, I'll watch the extended highlights and see why this game was so great.
It was stupid. Bro. Every time a play needed to be made,
Yeah.
a play was made by both teams. Like when he threw when he threw that 40-yard bomb, like when
Yeah.
Buddy on their last drive, when Buddy broke the corner
Oh,
and
yeah,
set
yeah.
him down and was wide open in the
You
end
talking
zone.
about
See,
the bill for the
that's-
Bills?
Yes, bro.
Gabriel-
That shit was
Gabriel Davis?
Stupid.
Gabriel, that's the only highlight I saw.
I'm
from the
like,
game.
for you to do that and on what you thought would have been a game-winning drive was wild. And then Mahomes just comes right back down and Tyreek Hill just skirts one off.
Oh, see,
I'm
I
like,
didn't
bro,
even realize
that
that was
shit's
that
stupid.
late in the game.
Yeah.
When Gabriel did
They
that.
scored. What was that? They scored 24 points
In,
in
like,
a
the last-
2-minute warning.
Yeah.
And the last 24 points were in
Yeah.
a 2-minute warning. Imagine
Yeah.
how that's like Madden shit.
Yeah.
That shit was great. That was amazing. I watched all. I mean, honestly, this is the best weekend of football
Yeah.
that I've personally ever seen because every game came down. Every game was to the wire.
Yup. Bucks, we shit the bed. I mean, injuries honestly was
Tried
a
to
big
tell
part
y'all,
of it.
but listen to me.
I mean, but I said on the pod because I
picked
thought
the Rams
Tristan.
too.
Yeah, I thought Wirfs was going to be playing. Having Wirfs out was huge, and then the backup also got hurt, so that was terrible. Von Miller was killing Donovan
Tell
Smith.
you, they got what's Tom Brady's.
The Rams
weakness?
just have juice right now. That's like
Yeah.
they
That
got
and-
juice at the right time.
That and what's Tom Brady's weakness is a good D line, bro.
Yes, but again,
He also didn't have an offensive line.
yeah, Tristan Wirfs
Hey,
being out is huge.
That's was my point why they was gonna lose.
Yeah, but at the time when I made my prediction, I was like, it's being said that he will him and Ryan Jensen will most likely play, but then Tristan Wirfs ended up not playing, which was big. But I always say our DBs are frustrating. I mean, some of it was play calling, some of it was the DBs. We gave up early in the game a big play to Cooper Kupp. I think it was for a touchdown. And then obviously at the end of the game, a big pass play to Cooper Kupp. Winfield is the only DB we have that doesn't frustrate me, but he did give up
did
that
he got burnt
that
on that one.
huge play at the end of the game. But I don't know why we called a fucking cornerback blitz at that point in the game. But Brady did his thing with the little bit of weapons he had. Offense, I
Looking
don't
like he
know.
might retire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Packers. I didn't even watch that game.
I
It was
knew I should have went with the
Niners.
yeah.
I thought about it. Even I think I mentioned on the pod. I was
Yeah.
like, I want to go with the Rams, but
You did,
I can't trust Garoppolo.
and that's exactly what I
What?
said.
You mean the Niners?
The Niners. I was like, I legit was like, I want to go with the
Yeah.
Niners, but I can't trust Garoppolo, and I should
Yeah,
have went with the Niners, even though because he wasn't the Garoppolo definitely wasn't the reason they won.
Yeah.
But I should trust my instincts, and I would have been 2-2.
yeah, and then we got Bengals, Titans, Joe Burrow, the truth. Bengals, the truth. I'm happy.
It's
to
not
see.
he's the truth. It's Tannehill fucked that game
Yeah,
up.
he did. He did.
Because Joe Burrow didn't play well.
He didn't.
But Tannehill threw 3 interceptions. Bro, Tannehill turned the ball over at the worst times in the game.
he
All
threw a
they
pick
had to
on the
do was
first play of
score
the game.
one
Yeah.
time or get a field goal, and it would have been a wrap. And
Yeah.
Tannehill was just like, I don't want to win this game.
Yeah.
Burrow couldn't do. Bro, they was in Burrow ass the whole game. They couldn't do nothing. But
Well, Cincinnati football, of course. After I left the city, Cincinnati football's on top of the world.
Yeah, but both.
University of
UC and-
Cincinnati made the NFL playoffs. Cincinnati Bengals might be in the Super Bowl. We'll see.
I don't think they not beating the
Bengals, Chiefs.
They not beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I got
Ooh.
Chiefs in LA.
Same.
Same. Yeah, I think we all have.
Although what's the name got his LA McVay hasn't beaten
I have a coworker who's a Cincinnati Bengal. He's from Cincinnati, and he like flies out to all the games.
Really?
Yeah, and he's flown out to all the playoff games, not every
Yeah,
like
yeah,
season
yeah.
game. But I know he's hype. If they make it to the Super Bowl, he's gonna.
Bro,
lose
that
it.
city's gonna go stupid.
Yeah, what's Niners head coach?
And
Kyle Shanahan?
Shanahan, yeah. McVay hasn't beaten Shanahan, so he's 0-6 against Shanahan. So I think,
really?
Yeah, so I think
They used to coach together too
I think he beats him this time,
at the Redskins.
just because
You
Garoppolo
think
quarterback.
McVay beats
Yeah,
Shanahan?
just because Garoppolo quarterback.
Yeah,
They just got the juice too right now.
yeah.
Like they
Well,
just,
shit, you can say the same thing for San Francisco.
Yeah,
San Francisco?
Debo,
Nah, I don't think
Debo's
so.
that dude.
Yeah, Debo's
Their
lit.
defense has been
Yeah.
playing lights out.
Yeah,
yeah, but I don't know. They just got. I think the Rams just have it right now. They just got.
but
whatever
I
that
also
it is.
just really want to see the Rams play in the Super Bowl.
Same.
Be in
They
the host
assembled the
city.
Avengers, so like they gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OBJ, I want to see him in the Super Bowl. I mean, that's really the
Same.
only player I really care about at this point.
Well, I'm trying to
on
see-
that team.
Oh really? I like Ramsey. I
He's getting cooked.
like Von Miller. I'm trying to see Stafford do well too,
Yeah.
because he's been cursed by the Lions. Imagine if he leaves the Lions and gets a Super Bowl
Yeah, that would be
his
lit.
first deal.
I mean, all I want to see is Joe Burrow go to the Super Bowl.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's going.
Yeah.
I
I
don't think they
don't
get
think so
past-
either.
I don't think they get past
But
the
I would
Chiefs.
like to see that.
You want to see Rams Bengals?
Nah, I would want to see Kansas City. Really Kansas City, San Francisco. 'Cause that'd be-
Really?
Yeah, because that'll be a great offense versus that's the best defense. to
I feel
me.
like the most boring Super Bowl would be Bengals and 49ers.
49ers, they play, bro. They physical.
Yeah.
No,
they
they-
beat
yeah,
niggas,
they're-
and I
they're
like that's
good.
my style of football. Like I like physical
Yeah.
football. I like
likes
great
run the ball.
defense. Yeah, I do.
I like defense and running the
I do, but it's so I personally would like that because now it's if San Francisco beats and this is another reason why I like it. If San Francisco would beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, now they can't say, "Oh, you gotta have a great quarterback," when it's really no, you still need a great defense and
Yeah.
a running game.
Yeah.
So and that's what we got in
I
Philly.
mean,
so
I don't know if anyone's
I mean, the
debating
Rams
that.
have a decent running game, and really
got a
good
good
running
defense,
game, and they
too.
have a good defense.
yeah. But I'm just saying right now, that
would be
would go
obvious,
against the
yeah.
grain. That would go against what everybody, because like,
Everybody's loading up weapons.
yeah, because after that Bills and Chiefs games, all of Philly media killed
Low-key,
Jalen Hurts, and I'm like, bro,
If the
like,
49ers win, I wouldn't be like upset because
I would be.
Al-Shair,
I fuck with Debo. I
from-
like Debo.
from
Yeah,
FAU.
That's true.
Aziz Al-Shair,
Yeah.
he has a lit story too.
Does he? I
Yeah.
don't know his story.
But yeah, I think it'll
I
be
don't want
LA
to tell it
and,
because I'll
Kansas
mess it
City.
up, but
Yeah. All right, but that's all I got. So we made all our predictions. Yeah,
did we?
all-
We
all
just talked
agreed.
about it.
Yeah, Chiefs and then Rams.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
LA,
Chiefs,
San
Rams.
Francisco.
Oh, you're doing LA, San Francisco.
I'm gonna do San Francisco and I'm gonna do San Francisco.
Oh,
and
San
Chiefs.
Fran and
Yeah,
Chiefs.
because I went against them last time, so I'm
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
got Chiefs, Rams. So.
Chiefs Rams.
gonna go San Francisco. San Francisco.
I think
Chiefs.
Luke has Chiefs Rams too.
Yeah. But all right, man. It's been another episode of Save It for the Pod.
Mm.
Phil hit the drop.
That was a nice
Peace.
three.
Yeah, there.
He stepped into that bitch, dude.